for you. Um, what was it?
Yours doesn't really work.
Mine is a Halo Spartan, but with my name and fat. So Sean and I both agreed that it's just a fat, like a beer belly sticking out Master Chief with the visor open, and it's my dumb face in there.
Like if you juxtapose like Master Chief and Fat Thor.
Yeah, exactly.
But with Tyler's face.
But with my
It's
lack of facial hair.
no. It's John, but in the future.
Yeah. Commander Cool, you got it pretty easy, I assume. It's just some 90s character. I don't even know what Greg's fucking actual username is.
But also, like...
Jade?
This dude is not a real commander, because it's fucking spelt wrong.
Yeah, it's spelled wrong, so that's why it's a 90s cartoon.
That's on purpose.
Sean... he can't take it because he'll die. Because Gaze of Justice is just a beam of death. It's kind of hard to fuck that. Greg, I don't know how to fuck your name.
Rathbro.
Oh, it says Jade here.
Oh yeah. Oh, we're going for.
If you're going
Steam
for your...
names, then.
Well, just your main username. I guess most of us just have the same username on everything.
Then.
Rathabro?
That's my Reddit username.
Rathabro. I don't know. What does that invoke image-wise? What's a physical
It's
embodying
from
of that?
Monster Hunter. It's I'll find a name for one of the monsters and. No.
Oh, so you have to fuck like a dragon. Like a Chad dragon.
Yeah, no.
10
Greg, you're
million.
the king of the bottoms.
10 million, Greg. Neko is some furry character she made up, so she said yes.
What about furry characters?
Oh, did we
We knew how to get you to talk.
Yeah. Also, hi, Rachel.
I just joined.
Rachel, were you at all a part of the conversation with Brenda about the fucking your username?
About what?
If we if we paid you $10 million to have sex with the physical embodiment of your username, would you do it?
Rachel.
My username is a kitsune, and an anime that's usually a humanoid anyways.
So the answer is yes.
Here's an
So you're saying yes.
So you're saying it's 10 million, Rachel. Neko already said yes. Just join the group.
I think I'm the only one
I
who
already said
no.
sure.
No, I didn't hear it.
I just assumed. So we were going over it, right?
Yeah.
And I just realized.
Greg said no. Oh my god. Greg said no because he'd have to get cock-slaved by a dragon.
I just realized that mine would actually, like we were talking about it. I just realized it's going to be Zap Brannigan. That's the only person that would have.
Oh
his
yeah,
name like
pretty
this.
much.
Yeah. Commander cool, commander spelt wrong.
Yep.
It all
Yep.
lines up.
Yep. Commander Cool is probably Zap Brannigan's username. Because Zap Brannigan was taken. You know who can't fuck
Only with
theirs?
less Sodom and more Gomorrah.
Gamora. You know who wouldn't take theirs, though? Out of all of our friends? Andrew.
Because he'd have a train run on him.
For you two who don't know, his username for the longest time has been The First Crusade. So the physical embodiment of the First Crusade is the entire Christian army from the First Crusade. Which is, yeah, just a train gangbang. Until the day is done. Should probably start a server. Is Sean joining Rachel?
Yeah, he's working on setting up.
Look, everybody, a dragon. Oh, is Greg down?
What?
Your piece is knocked over, but I don't remember you being down. Oh, shit.
Yeah, I don't think I was down. It's in your campaign. It's been
Been a little while.
pretty hard to get me down. I have effective double listed health points.
Oh, shit. I gotta find our... Hey, right here. Aha! My notebook's actually almost full, completely. Which is a fucking achievement. Where did I put my pencils? I forget what day it was. I think it was Thursday? I came in here and I was playing for a bit and then it got dark. And like I left and I came back with something like a bowl and I had my full Jack and Coke sitting in the middle of my desk and I just pumped it over. So I had to clean off half my desk to get all that shit off.
Did your computer die?
Huh? No. My computer's like on feet. It was fine. How you were teal, right?
I think so.
CJ was blue. Tim gets powers. Because he's a good boy. When Rachel's on the way. And I need to open this big book of dumb. Also, I don't even remember what the hell we were doing. Other than fighting a dragon. Little did you guys know, this is just the first part of the fight. A second dragon will come out when you defeat this one. Maybe a sea dragon? That doesn't make sense. It's got no legs. Hey, Rachel's here. That was loud.
Am I here? My screen says not responding.
I don't know.
You
I
are
don't see
here. Maybe. You are loading at 0% and you have 558 ping, but I have named you and
I'm sure
colored
it's
you.
fine.
Emily's here in spirit because under her, where her character would be, it says poop balls in her color. Oh boy. Copy. Oops, no, don't do that. Please don't do that. Oh no.
What is this on the corner?
What's what? The dick and balls with rockets? What are you talking about?
Okay, I was like, is it a rocket dick or is it something else? Like,
No, it's definitely a rocket
I
dick.
I was unsure about what was coming out of the bottom.
Rocket dick.
Just a big dick.
I think it's gonna be a long, long time.
Hmm.
A long, long tick.
Oops, don't do that, please. Let's not play copyrighted music. How's Sean doing? Rachel?
Is Amelie coming?
Emily is not coming now.
Oh, are we gaming next weekend?
What is it? I'm gone.
You're gone.
Yeah.
Oh, next week is 4th of July, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh. 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 Yeah, I would kind of assume we're not playing.
I assumed so, but I didn't want to be like, I'm gonna make plans, and then you guys are like, we're gaming. Are you gonna come, CJ? And it's like 4 o'clock, and I'm, somewhere else. No.
Rachel,
Uh,
when's your brother's birthday?
July 31st.
Okay. What the hell? I definitely put a calendar reminder, but it didn't work. Cool. Nope, Sean's online now. The prodigal son. Bill awakens.
Really, he's not even in the room.
Okay. Oh shit. Oh, no. Okay. Let's see. Where were we? I believe the dragon just did its breath and then we quit, right? Pretty sure how that's.
Are we sure? I think I got breath. I was down, and then Greg healed me.
I am an angel incarnate
Wait.
right now.
Can
Greg
Greg
healed you?
even heal right now? No, he's a barbarian.
Oh, I'm the
That's, I
barbarian.
think, a different
in this
campaign. I think Timmy killed me.
Timmy killed me. I could look it up.
I'm slashing.
Quickly. Hide when that draw attention to the location. This is not my campaign. I should probably watch the video for my campaign. Rather than- But Timmy is gonna get caught in the breath weapon. See. Oh no!
Nice.
No, he already took 10. Why did he take 10? Oh no. Never mind, Alton's down.
Oh
Let CJ know that he left.
Okay, yeah.
no!
Dragon
Why?
went and then.
Why not?
Okie doke. Sean, was that you? Nope, Sean's still dead. Sources. The Lost Mine of Fandelver. That's definitely what we're playing. Okay, so the dragon just went. We'll get rid of the breath weapon because I don't need it again. Probably. And it's Alton's turn. He's dead. Smarley, you are green. Strom. I don't think Strom ever saved out of his fear, correct? No.
John doesn't have issues again.
Of course. Alright, and he can make a save to get rid of it, which I don't know where my dice bag is. The last component that every DM needs is the ability to roll dice. So he's going to try his luck. That is a horrible fail. It is now Sean's turn. Sean!
He just left.
Ah.
He's trying to restart his Steam to see if it'll work.
Ah. No.
Oh, that's fine. I gotta empty my
I'm
dice
gonna
bag here.
translate through us.
I guess I
Like
can
what he
get
wants to do.
new drink. So that's fine.
You gotta empty your dice bag. Hold on a second. Bruh.
I'll make this horrible fucking noise as I gut this fish.
Yeah, I hear people, but it's super quiet.
Hi, Sean.
Yeah, well, that's because you're deaf.
And do you need a better
we can
internet
hear you.
connection, you noob?
Yeah. It is Hassel Elmstaff of the two staffs.
I'm back.
Hey, Sean. You're fighting a
Are you
dragon.
though?
Yes, I remember that.
It is your turn.
You were all waiting for me. Now, last I recall, I was afraid of the dragon.
According to my marks, it is confusing, but yes.
Okay, now do I roll before I begin my turn or at the end of my turn? Too.
It is at the end
Right,
of your
my
Answer, I
turn.
believe.
And then, actually, let me clarify
Alright.
something really quickly. Tim,
Huh.
you have Sunbeam up?
Sunlight?
Sunlight?
Not sunbeam.
Okay.
Yeah.
And
Sunlight,
then-
daylight, maybe?
Something like
I
that.
think it's daylight. And it's a huge fucking radius, and we didn't put it down because it was essentially the whole cave.
whole room,
but
yeah.
If you would like to,
No,
we
the real
Yeah.
question is your concentration save.
no. It is duration 1 hour, not concentration.
Oh, excellent.
And it's a 60-foot radius sphere.
Yeah. No.
Also, the other thing is not concentration, and it's until dispelled.
What's the other thing?
The red box.
Oh, right. Yeah.
It's hard terrain from what I understand.
I remember that
It's
part.
like double
just-
hard terrain.
It's quarter movement. Okay, so,
So
Sean,
we're
you can see it. You can't move closer to it.
I can just shoot it with my crossbow.
You can shoot
How
it
far away am
with
I?
disadvantage. Far away.
This is my crossbow, heavy. 400 feet is the maximum. I mean, I already have disadvantage. Can I get disadvantage more?
No, you don't
just
get double
single-
disadvantage or double advantage, but
So it doesn't matter how far away he is then. Okay. Let's roll his 2d20s. I guess we're
we're having a
going with
long range
5.
of 400.
Well, 9.
Its normal
total.
range of 100 is really shitty. Oh no, I guess everything is like times 4 for long range.
Yeah.
Alright, so I missed.
You missed?
Yeah, I
Alright.
got a 9 to hit.
A 9? Oh, yeah. That's
Yeah.
not gonna fucking hit. And you can make your save.
Oh, right. What do I roll for that?
It is a wisdom save, and you're trying to beat an 18.
Why is it not charisma?
Because your animal brain.
It's fear.
Yeah.
Okay, so 18 plus 3.
You save.
Wait a minute, he's not so tough. I'm a fucking dragon.
I'm a fucking dragon.
That's it.
Tim, you were not afraid, right?
Me?
Yeah.
I think the only
No.
ones we were afraid was Greg, myself, and
Strong.
Porky guy here.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah, I think I was.
I'm not entirely sure what this mark was for you, Tim, but I'm gonna ignore it. And Tim, it is your turn.
Kick his ass, Nappa.
Well, it's kind of kicking my ass. All right. How's everybody's health? I don't want numbers. I just want like a ballpark percentage.
Green.
Fucking Greg.
So,
It's under 50%.
you should ballpark it.
I said ballpark percentage. You fucking mom.
60%.
Yeah, probably around 60%. You know, just barely in yellow.
I'm a little bit into yellow, you know.
Oh, no.
I'm fine for health for now.
All right. Well, Greg's considered anyway because he's stupid.
I'm at 45%.
I'm like at not 85% right now.
All right. Doo-ba-doo-ba-doo-ba-doo. Doo-ba-doo-ba-doo. Oh, and is anybody undead or a construct? Because you can't be healed that way.
Gear trap
do
is.
we have?
Gearbox.
Yeah, gear trap.
Oh.
He's way in the back.
What? It's a 30-foot radius, so like
Oh.
I'm not sure I can
Touch anybody.
anybody.
Yeah, you guys are pretty spread out.
I wonder why.
Dragonfire.
Oh, yeah.
What attacks has he done so far? Did he actually breathe fire?
He breathed
I
poison.
don't remember.
Yeah, poison gas.
Okay.
Alright, where the fuck is CJ? Which one even is
10,
CJ?
15.
There it go.
That one.
I need a haircut so bad.
Cut your hair then.
No.
Yeah.
It doesn't look good when professionals cut it.
And that
You
doesn't
can
matter.
do what
just-
I feel like this thing's not actually 30 feet radius.
Definitely not.
5, 6.
No, I guess it is.
Oh. Yeah. Okay. I could use the right fucking mouse button.
Yeah, I guess a big group of you.
Alright. What is this thing over here?
What?
Oh, that's Timmy's broken ass fucking broken thing.
His
Okay. we got-
glitch goblin.
You-
Glitch goblin.
So I will do a mask cure wounds on everyone in this circle, including Greg, even though he's dumb.
Okay. Including Alton?
3d8. Yeah.
Okay.
Just avoid him death saving that brand new expensive body to death. Okay, so it's 15 plus. Fucking turn the page. 15 plus 5, so 20 health.
Nice.
Sweet. Why, thank you, Tim.
And that should be my turn. I don't think I have bonus action shit other than Slay Log, and I'm not touching the dragon.
You're not Chalet logging?
Nope. Well, I mean, I think I already pre-Chalet logged.
Ah. Okay, your turn's up. The dragon kind of shakes itself, and you see a bunch of its bristles like fluff out like porcupine spines. As it uses one of its legendary actions. CJ,
Like
you're up.
porcupine spines, or like a turkey puffing itself up to look big.
Little both. It resets its rough spikes.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. And CJ, it's your turn.
Oh, cool.
Sean, turkeys are barely dangerous. You and me played Turkey Farm Advance 2 together.
Yeah, that was a good game.
Hey, Tim.
I'm gonna fly up to it.
What do you want, Greg?
And
What?
then I'm gonna smack it with my
Since
sword.
I'm playing a druid in my other campaign. You only get 2 wild shapes until like 20 or something like that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you hit 20 with the wild shape tree, and you can do it fucking whenever you want.
Right.
But you get them back on short rests.
Tyler, does a 21 hit?
Oh, did you run up to it?
Yeah.
Oh, you have triggered
Well,
its
I
trap.
flew up to
So-
it.
You've activated its trap card. It's fucking turkey puffing.
CJ, go ahead and make me a
It's
DC
gonna
18
turkey-based
dexterity
you.
saving throw.
Oh.
Oh yeah, I don't do those, but okay.
Yes.
5.
Okay, that's gonna be a fail. And of course I rolled,
I rolled a
super
2.
low. That's gonna be 6 piercing damage, CJ.
Oh no.
Is that really it? That's lame. Alright, go ahead and do your stuff. That
Alright,
was
so
a
it's
20 something
21
to
hit?
hit, right? Let me double check, but I'm pretty sure that hits. Yes, that hits.
And that'll be 9. Hold on. I didn't keep my other thing.
1900 damage. Whoa.
Now I gotta go back to spells. Come on.
Oh, CJ, actually, I'm gonna stop you right there.
Oh,
I risked
yeah.
The reason the damage is so low is because you cannot actually enter a space within 5 feet of the dragon if you fail to save. The spines essentially
Oh.
pierce you and push you back.
Well, okay. I mean, I'm flying. Does that do anything to that?
It's just adjacent to it.
Oh, okay.
How high are you flying, by the way? We need to get you a height.
Oh, a couple feet up. I'm not like super high.
Oh, okay. So you're just staying in your
Like
block.
5 feet maybe.
Okay.
Okay.
That's your height.
Well, in that case, if I actually couldn't get up to smack him,
Sorry, CJ.
I guess I have to do something else.
If you use like a spell with an attack, I'll let you translate that 21 over. Cause I fucked up.
Well, I mean, if we're gonna play these games, then I guess I better just pull out my other trick.
Uh-oh.
Actually, hold on, I gotta see if this is concentrate. And I'm pretty sure this is concentration too. Yeah. So I can't do that. You know what? I'm just gonna do the same thing Tim just did, I guess, because that's the only thing I have that's not concentration.
Spread the love.
Yeah. So, guess I'll hit everyone
Please
again.
do, because I was
I step away.
that got me up to like maybe 50%.
Okay. Everyone gets 15.
15 health.
Yeah. That was in the previous circle. If you were in the previous circle, you got an additional 15 health.
So, everyone but Sean again.
Yeah.
Yes.
I mean, if you want, you can shift it over slightly and leave me out and get shot instead.
Okay,
I mean,
I'll do
I
that.
don't need healing. So.
You're
Yes,
the-
but Greg,
you're
you're
dead
in the
center.
Yeah.
For either one.
Yeah, I'll move it over. and
As
do
much as
Sean's
out
stuff.
of character, I wanted to be a dickhead. In character, it'd just be an obvious dickhead move to not heal you.
And that'll be my turn. I'll just stay there.
Okey-doke. Let's see. Greg is up next, but the dragon will use one of its... What does it have? A tail whip. This thing is a fucking Pikachu. Cave Dragon, use tail whip. Against only CJ. Ooh, CJ, that was a nat 20 for all but the last very second. That's definitely not gonna hit. Maybe not. 21.
Oh, that doesn't hit.
Does not hit. I rolled an 8.
No.
Okay. And Greg, it is your turn. The dragon tail whips
Alright.
mightily past Jericho. His shield blocking most of the damage. Our not a
Alright,
dwarf,
gonna do
definitely a dwarf, runs up.
Gonna do what barbarians do best and try and smack it. Deck save, you said?
No, that's a one-time thing.
Okay, then I'm gonna smack it.
He's got to reset his spikes. Smack it, baby.
I'm not sure if that's gonna hit. 13.
That does not. Second attack.
Alright, second attack. Okay, that's better. 21.
Definitely hits.
$11 damage. Magic.
11 magical damage. Thank you, sir. That puts us up to a number. Which I went the wrong way with my math. There we go. Okay. Is that it?
Yeah, that's all I can do for now.
Okie doke. Rachel, your turn.
Woo! I'm gonna back up 5 feet so I can then run 30 feet and get the charge.
Do it.
Like one of those fucking pullback and release cars.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so first battle axe. That's a 25 hit.
Definitely hits. Say that one more time. CJ's ping went up and that caused you to die.
13 damage.
Excellent.
And the next one is also 25 to hit, so definitely hits.
Uh-huh.
And then 16 damage.
Awesome. And then you have like a trample thing, right? Oops.
And my third slash is a natural one.
Isn't your third attack your hooves? Wait, no, you're a fighter. Don't you get third attack? I don't know.
Like,
Rachel,
I thought those like letters.
what does charge do again?
Charge allows me to make a hooves attack as the bonus action.
Okay, and then you have 3 attacks normally, right?
That's
Yes.
Greg, bye.
Yeah.
Okay, so you, like, the dragon clamps onto your axe with its mouth and just like, starts ripping at it, and I guess you can kick it now? Charge is weird.
Yes, I can kick it with my hooves.
You can kick it now.
Okay, that's another 25 to hit.
Jesus. It's only a D4 damage, though?
Yeah, it's 1d4 plus 5.
Which is...
Hmm?
What's the damage?
Oh, I told you it was 6.
Oh.
I didn't hear you say 6, and I'm in the room with you.
I also did not hear it.
You like this bitch.
Oh. A little while ago.
Yeah, I didn't hear it. Sorry. Alright. It's looking shitty.
Yeah, my mic probably just cut out or something.
Yeah. Yeah, CJ's ruining the internet for everybody. Greg, do you want to run Timmy?
Sorry.
No, you're not.
What was that, Tyler?
Do you want to run Timmy?
Sure. Let me pull his character up.
He shits himself.
Also, Emily's up after that. Who wants to run her?
I don't remember what Emily's character was. Was it like a wizard who runs away? It's pretty easy to do.
I mean, that's literally all she did so far.
I
Like,
believe she
oh,
is
the battle's a little too tough. Bye.
a wild mage sorcerer.
Not even. Oh, a battle? Bye.
Yeah, that's true.
Right now, she's at the bottom of the pit.
Oh, yeah.
Hiding. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah. All right. While you look at that, Greg, he's gonna do one more tail whip.
On purpose.
He's gonna do one more tail whip and attack Zarya. With it, we're gonna go with that D20 roll. That's almost another natural 20. Jeez, so close, so close. But that is going to be a 27 to hit, Rachel.
What?
27 to hit.
You have 28 AC.
Oh, definitely.
Okay.
I have 22 AC, so.
I'm rolling so shit. 2d8 gave me 4.
Fuck.
12.
What?
12 bludgeoning damage. I've been rolling minimum on every attack tonight. So let's hope that fucking continues for the rest of the evening.
Please.
Please. Greg? You got that going?
All right. Okay, look, I'm not sure how his naming thing works, but
Here's Emily's character too for whoever does that. Else I'll just assign it.
I've never played a
Dude,
magic
fucking
character
not me.
It's gonna be you, Tim.
It's not, because I can't fucking run that shit.
You totally can.
Tim.
You're
No, like, I
you're an
cannot
adult.
run the fucking internet thing.
You're at
I have
you're at
a
a-
digital
at
piece
least
of pen and paper in front of me.
2-monitor computer, if not 3. I don't know if you set up your other one.
Yes, but I don't, like, understand the way that fucking D&D Beyond works.
That's
I got it. It's
your
fine.
problem. All right, Greg.
Bonus action first. Tim is gonna try and extract its name, and it's
Oh, we already
gotta
did that,
make
I
a.
think.
It already did that. That was the
Okay.
first thing he did during the fight.
Okay. I done.
I
then
think his bonus action should be going for his little Fey guy, if I'm remembering right.
Oh yeah. Where's that? What was that?
Summon spirit or some shit.
Okay. Yeah, he's going to have the Bay Spirit multi-attack.
How far can it go? Oh, I can go. Goddamn football field, Jesus.
Do you have
It's
it
probably
down
like
what
10
level?
times his level or something.
That's 40 feet with a bonus action face step. So 70 feet per round. What was that, Greg?
I'm gonna take my full action while I figure out what level he cast the
5th.
Bay thing at.
Oh no, 6th.
Okay, alright, cool.
Thought it was 5th.
So for Tim's main action, he will cast Dissonant Whispers. It's got to make a DC 16 Wisdom save.
I think it's 15, right? That's a bard spell.
Okay, yeah, 15. DC 15.
Wisdom save. That's probably gonna do. Do I have any saves? Wisdom save is +6, so 18 on the save. Failed save.
It takes half as much damage on a failed save.
And it does not move.
And
all that stuff.
so
Okay.
it takes 6 damage
6 damage.
and doesn't have to move.
Okay.
And then his
This little emo goblin boy warming up.
yeah. So it's 3 attacks.
Yeah, I believe with his little teleport, it gives you advantage on the first attack.
That is a 23 to hit.
That hits. 2d6 plus 3. Or plus 9,
7
sorry.
damage.
7?
It's he rolled. What was it? +9 or something like that.
It's 2d6 plus 9.
Okay, so that'd be 13 damage.
13 damage?
21 for the second.
That hits?
Um, 14 for the second.
14 damage?
And don't know if the third one's gonna hit. That is 11 to hit.
Does not hit, no.
And that's Tim's turn.
Okie doke. Emily. Or CJ. CJ driven Emily.
Alright, so we're down. I'm down this hole, right?
Yeah, I need to look at actually how deep that hole is. Give me 2 seconds.
That was 5 feet.
I don't think it is 5 feet.
Hey, did you know you get wood glue in a 5-gallon bucket?
Yeah. 20 foot hole, CJ.
Okay.
It's like a fucking lifetime supply.
Yeah, don't you need a lifetime supply of wood glue?
No, but Ace didn't have Elmer's. I only had Tight Bond. And I've been using Elmer's my whole life, and I will not switch.
Okay. Let's see. Where was Emily? Back here, right?
She's in the pit. El Pinky.
Alright. Is Alton down here too?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, he woke up from death.
Okay. So, a normal person would grab Alton when they dimension door, but Emmer doesn't like people like that. So,
Uh-huh.
so Emmer's gonna dimension door over here
Alright.
and let other people be in the way.
Sounds appropriate.
And I think that's the first thing I thought of for her to do. So if she gets another turn, I think I have a backup idea.
Oh, Dimension Door is a full action, isn't it? Okay.
Yes, it's a spell.
El Dragone. El Dragone's turn. I forgot to do the lair action. I'm dumb. El Dragone is going to roll for its breath weapon back. It's going to be a 4, so no breath weapon. The dragon looks put out. So sad. Oh, that's a thing. Oops. I don't think any of these are going to be helpful at all. Blur. That's a spell. That's a thing that does what? Yeah, that would have been smart to cast at the beginning of the fight. Oh well. I think he's just going to do some angry attacks. There's no point doing Frightful Presence because he already got all of you in range, so it's not like he's going to scare you more. So 1 bite and 2 claw attacks. We're gonna do first bite against that stupid little Fey fuck who I hate. His AC can't be that fucking high. How strong is he?
Since he's upskilled him to, what'd you say, 6th?
Yeah, it's 17 natural armor, and he rolled a 19. So that's going to be a hit. That's the bite, right? He chomps down on the little face spirit and deals. Where the hell is the damage? 3, 6.
0 damage. Oh, shame.
Such a shame. This does not have immunity or anything to poison. No, it does not. Okay. So, 11, and then 1 more d6 is 1. Okay, cool. 12. That's going to be 20 damage for the bite.
Oof.
So the hit points for the phase equal the phase constitution modifier, so +2, plus your spell
65
ability.
total.
65? Holy shit. This is such a broken spell. None of you are allowed to use this in a real campaign.
What, the spell that never made it out of Unearthed Arcana is broken?
I think it's a brand new Unearthed Arcana spell. It's not that it never made it out, it's in testing right now. Wizards of the Coast, I know you're watching this. Fuck this spell. Nerf the fuck out of it. Okay, so 20 damage. I don't think it's been hit yet at all, so. That's
Yeah, no, it hasn't.
spellcasting modifier. Also, it's 60, Greg, not 65.
You sure?
Pretty sure.
Math checks to 65.
It's the face constitution modifier, which is 2, plus your spellcasting ability modifier, which is 4.
Which is 3.
4.
It's
for his wizard, not his bard. His thing's fucked up because he has 2 spellcasting classes. And then it's 10 times the spell's level.
which is 6th.
So 66. We were both wrong. I suck. Okay. So it'll do one more attack against the Fae, I guess, and then we'll do one against... we'll decide. Roll. This is a claw. That's probably not even going to hit. 16 doesn't hit. And then... I can do this. Ba-bam. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Greg, the last attack's going at you. And it's going to be 25 to hit. I assume
That's
that
a
hits.
hit.
And this is a claw attack, which is going to be 2d6 plus 8. I rolled 5 damage on the roll. And that's going to be 13 bludgeoning damage. Or no, slashing. My bad. And that is the dragon's
6
turn.
damage.
Alton. I think Timmy was running Alton, so I'll run him. Let's see, he has 30 feet of movement, which means climbing is half, which means he can get 50. Alton is almost out of the pit for his... I guess now he can get out with his full movement, so you see him scrambling out of the pit. And I don't think he has a bonus action. Do I even have the... Yeah, I do have the brain in the jar. Does he have a bonus action? Nope. Okay. Strom. Can't move closer, because he's a little fraidy bitch.
Oh yeah, I think was I afraid of it?
I don't think so.
I thought you got out of it.
Okay.
Yeah, you broke out of it, according to what I have. Strom is still afraid, and hides behind King Spanx. Sean, it is your turn.
close to it's a good idea.
But if you get closer, you'll be in range of its breath weapon when it recharges.
Yeah. I don't know. Maybe they got this. Maybe I should stay back, just shoot it.
Is there a ruler in tabletop?
Yep.
Yeah, there's this really cool thing called a grid taped to the table, and you can count to 6.
Yeah. Okay.
Also, there's a line tool, but I'm pretty sure I turned it off because you're all horrible.
Yeah, I'm just gonna shoot it.
I mean, Ember's not here, so I mean, I'm sure it's actually, we're probably fine.
Rachel.
No, because Rachel was a problem also.
You see that little purple hand flying everywhere? That would be causing havoc.
Yeah.
Advantage at least. Fucking matter.
Actually,
Roll
I
a two.
can't. I can't really be a problem anymore because it just lags so horribly that I can't understand anyone if I have the game screen open. So I'm just usually staring at my character sheet and only open up tabletop window to my character.
I missed. I end my turn.
Okay. Top of the round. Lair action, because I forgot it last time.
Tyler got super quiet.
Hello. I am back, yes?
Hi, back. I'm Greg.
I need...
Everyone's really quiet. This is me.
It's probably just you. 20 foot.
Yeah, people aren't quiet to me.
Alright, staying back was a good idea in the past, but you hear a buzzing sound behind you and Strom and Lady Emmer and Big Dumb Timmy. And you look behind you, Sean, or Kingsbanks, I should say, and from the cracks in the walls, just thousands of bugs start pouring out. And
It's not too bad.
let's see. I need all of you in there, which means me, Greg, CJ, Sean, to make Constitution saving throws, please.
Ooh.
Hey, Strom actually passed. Crazy.
Ember got a
We
20.
did not.
Strom did his first good thing ever.
Timmy did not. You rolled a 4.
Timmy got a 4, that's
Sorry,
a fail.
Timmy, if you're watching.
Emily, you got what?
20.
20, that's a pass. Sean?
7.
7, fail. Okay. If you failed, that is going to be 20 piercing damage. And if you pass, it's going to be 10, as the insects chew on you.
Did anyone heal Emmer for all the healing that came through?
Yes. She was in range.
She was in the hole, so she would have gotten both of them.
Well, actually.
No, they're spears, Tyler.
I ask because...
I know they're spheres, but do you need to see them, is the question.
I thought I didn't get healed.
Um...
Oh. Okay, well, I'll take 25 damage.
Magic mass. Choose up to 6 creatures in the center of that.
How much stuff do I get?
No. You, washes out from a point you choose within range. Choose up to 6 creatures in a 30-foot radius sphere centered on that point.
Beautiful.
It
Okay.
doesn't say. So that was 35 total. 20 from me, 15 from CJ.
Alright, let me heal her up 35, and then I'll take off the 10.
Sounds good.
There you go.
Yeah, Timmy is not, just under half health.
Look it up.
He only has 23 health left.
Howl, you're up. And this swarm is still here.
Okay.
I don't think it doesn't impose anything, but there's just lots of large insects buzzing around. Oh wait, that might not be.
We stay in it.
That might not be the case. Actually, it's based on a spell. So let me double check that. But Tim, you do your stuff.
I am going to potentially draw this several times.
Hmm.
You're gonna draw it out? Is that what you said?
Yeah.
Uh-oh. I can't imagine what that means. Okay, so the area is lightly obscured in that circle, and it is difficult terrain.
Okay. 5, 10, 15. Okay.
What you doing, Tim? I don't like this.
Wall of fire.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Why would you do these things?
Well, this was a lot easier to pen them in when I didn't have to, like, deal with everybody having run up into melee range.
Uh-huh. Alright, so...
Okay.
Wall of fire.
So, wall of fire. You create a wall of fire on a solid surface within range, 120 feet. You can make the wall up to 60 feet long, 20 feet high, and 1 foot thick, or a ringed wall, which I didn't do. The wall is opaque and lasts for the duration. When the wall appears, each creature within the area, it only does one side, right?
Yeah, it
Yeah,
only
I think
burns
it's
on
to
one side.
specify.
Yeah.
I assume you're
Okay.
not
When the
pointing
wall
at your
appears,
friends.
each creature must make a Dex saving throw. On a failed save, the creature takes 5d8 fire damage, or half as much on a successful throw. One side of the wall is selected when you cast a spell. These 5d8 fire damage each creature that ends its turn within 10 feet of that side or inside the wall. A creature takes the same damage when it enters the wall for the first time on a turn or ends its turn there. The other side of the wall deals no damage.
How high is the wall? Is it 10 feet high?
20 feet high.
20 feet high?
Yeah.
Damn. Okay. It fails. It got like a 14. I assume that's not going to
My
save.
save is 17. There's 3, 4, 5.
This might be it. Which is good, because you just cut off all your melee characters. Except for CJ.
I mean, they can poke through it.
Uh-huh, at disadvantage. Very sad.
Okay, so 4, 4, 4 is 12, and 14, 15.
15?
15.
Oh, that's it?
Yeah, I rolled 4, 4, 4, 2, 1.
Okay. Hmm.
And I'm going to 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Just so I'm not the first thing he sees if he tries to go around the wall.
Uh-huh. Okay.
Wait, did I miss something? What wall?
That
The blue thing on the
line
ground.
is a wall
Yeah,
of fire.
it had to be blue because this fucking orange, yellow, red map background really doesn't contribute to fire colors.
Okay. CJ, your turn.
Yay!
So
I
there's
fly
a-
over the wall.
20-foot wall of fire.
Yeah, I just fly over it. It's fine.
Okay.
Okay, but
yes.
CJ, it's important to not fly past the line. You want to fly up, right, so you can reach over it. But if you go across the line, you're taking the damage.
I mean, how tall is the dragon?
25 feet high, so if you fly 25 feet up, you can attack it.
Yes, I'll just do that. So yeah, I'm fine.
Yeah.
Anyway,
I just saying don't fly forward as then you lit yourself on fire.
okay. So first
Don't
things
don't let
first.
Tim kill another friendly character by accident. Is what he's saying.
Again.
That's what another means,
Does
Greg.
a 19 hit?
A 19 does hit.
And hold on, I gotta check. See if I get any bonuses to damage. Yeah. Okay. And that'll be 9 damage with Vorpal Blade.
9 damage. Okay.
Yep.
Excellent.
How's he doing?
Death's Door.
Cool. I hit him with my second attack.
Please.
And that is a 25 to hit.
Definitely hits.
And that will be an 11. With the Vorpal
11.
Blade.
10 more damage than you needed to deal.
Woo!
You hear the dragon scream as it falls and then slowly starts being cooked by the campfire in its
You
butt.
turned the fire off. Actually, keep it on for a bit.
Yeah, who eats their food Blu-ray, you weirdo?
I mean, I just make food, alright? I don't have to cook it. That's God's work. Alright, we're level 12 now, right?
No. Oh, that was like no XP at all, CJ. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah. Very sad. You gotta split it up between all 7 of you. Alton helped like a lot, so he gets some experience.
He levels up like 2 or 3 times.
You just see him shaking, just ah, ah. That's only 15,000 experience. That's it.
Oh.
Ah, good riddance, Tome of Beasts. Now I can go
Yeah, at this
paperless
level.
again.
That's really not a whole lot.
Nope. No, it is not.
You got any more of these things? Grind a few levels out.
could we find like a nest of these boys or what?
Got some material components I need to grind out, you know?
Uh-huh.
Okay, when it does the poison spell when the dragon dies,
The what?
or over near
Oh, the insects?
character, and
Yeah,
yeah.
probably.
Alright, so, I guess we should go, further in and see what the dragon horde looks like, huh?
Probably.
Yeah,
As an
see
angel,
what
I'm gonna fly there.
Timmy's character is gonna.
And then my magic just fades out.
Yeah. Go ahead. It's not clear. Like, it's a dragon. Of course, it has a horde, but it's not quite clear where it is. Like, right off the bat, there's just tons of these tunnels branching everywhere. So, if somebody would like to make a survival check.
I can do it. Survival.
Yeah.
I'm good
21.
Rachel, you want to do that too?
I got 21. I don't know what everyone else is doing.
Rachel, did
My
you want to do
character
it too?
got a 20.
I heard you.
18.
18?
This is
Okay.
better.
That's fine. Yeah, it takes you like a half an hour, 45 minutes of just climbing through pipes. And you find a treasure hoard after that. And yeah, who wants to do some treasure rolling?
I guess.
Sure, I'll go for it.
D100, please.
73.
73. Let's take a gander at what we got here. 73. I don't even know what this is. I don't know what a lot of this is. Scare. So we're just gonna look it up and spell words right. There we go. Okay. Greg, you find a Scarab of Protection.
Ooh.
It requires
I'm
attunement.
gonna have to get that.
What's that?
Okay, you're. Never mind. Sorry.
Scarab of Protection. It is a beetle-shaped medallion. While it is on your person, you have advantage on saving throws against spells, and it has 12 charges. If you fail a save against a necromancy spell or a harmful effect or originating from an undead creature, you can use a reaction to expend a charge and turn a failed save into a success. The scarab crumbles into powder when the last charge is expended. And I sent you a link.
Does it recover at all?
Nope. Alright, who wants to go next?
I guess I'll go next. Ah. 2. Uh, 1.
1? Are you shitting me?
Yes.
How do you fuck up this, CJ? How do you fuck this up so hard? Okay.
Who knows, it could be good.
CJ, you pull out of the pile a defender. Which, I will put the link in the doobly-doo. Send. It is a long sword with a +3 to attack and damage. The first time you attack with the sword on each of your turns, you can transfer some or all of the sword's bonus to your armor class instead of using the bonus on any attacks that turn. For example, you can reduce the bonus to a 1 and gain a +2 to AC. And that's just every round you can do that.
Huh.
So you can pump your already bullshit AC up to like 25.
Or if I'm in God mode, 28.
28. Whatever you want, baby boy. What is your armor class? Your armor class is 26? Fuck you.
It's not 26 anymore. I gotta change it.
Oh, is that with your spell?
No, I'm not an angel anymore.
Oh, okay. Alright. Who's next?
Dragon dead yet?
I will.
Who's next? What?
Loot.
Loot.
Treasure. Yes, the dragon is dead.
Roll.
78.
78. Let's see here. You pull out a set of armor out of the pile. This is a set of armor of invulnerability. Huh.
Ooh.
You have resistance to non-magical damage while you wear this armor, which means you take half damage from non-magical damage. In addition, you can use an action to make yourself immune to non-magical damage for 10 minutes. Or until somebody has forcibly stripped you of the armor. Once the special action has been used, it cannot be used again until the next day.
Dude, that's some, like, jumping off the top of the beanstalk shit right there.
Yeah, baby.
I got your golden goose! Activate.
Yeah.
Just fucking dive off.
Plummet. Alright. Who's next?
Timmel.
Sign me up.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
37.
37. Where is that at? Oh, shit. I think you just rolled the best. Actually, I don't know that that's true because you might not even be able to use it. Hold on. Well, you can probably trade it with Emily or Timmy's character because it's a Staff of the Magi, which can only be attuned by a sorcerer, warlock, or wizard. So, Greg, if you would like to roll your Timmy's thing, we'll see if we can just have them swap.
You got a 42.
42?
Yeah.
Oh, bother. Staff of the Magi, 42 is a... oh, jeez, I fucked up everything so hard. Why am I so bad at internet with one hand? Where'd it go? Tim,
Yes, sir.
you got an Ioun Stone.
A what?
Ioun Stone? It's,
Item stone.
IOUN Stone. I think it's this one, right? I don't know, it's dumb. Let's give you... Is it this one? Oh, that's where it says right here. It is a Ioun Stone of Vitality. It's a lot, so I'm just going to send you the link so you can read it.
Okay.
Okay, so we got Timmy. Are we missing? Rachel did. Sean, did you do yours?
What did Timmy get? He rolled a 42?
Staff of the Magi.
Okay.
What
He's
about
gangsta.
100?
Sean, did you say you rolled 100?
I did not.
Oh, he asked what he was supposed to write. I told him to do 100.
I rolled a 4.
Ah, just better than
Oh, yeah.
CJ.
Tyler, I can't see it because I'm not signed in.
Okay.
What do I sign in with?
I'm not gonna
Don't
say
say
it
it on
out
Twitch
loud.
stream.
I'm only
Well, is it-
somewhat dumb.
Okay, is it blue, purple, or black?
What the fuck does that mean? I'm just gonna send you the actual.
Because it wants me to sign in with Google, Twitch, or Apple.
Oh, definitely.
Apparently,
Twitch.
it doesn't have its own login.
Tim, I just copied the words into the tavern. Okay. Sorry, Sean.
Okay.
Sean,
Yes.
you pulled out a Hammer of Thunderbolts.
Okay. Gonna search that.
Oh, it has a requirement where you have to have other magic items, apparently. I'm just gonna nix that.
Hammer of
Attunement ends if you take it.
Thunderbolts.
While you're attuned to holding it.
requires attunement. 1 bonus to attack and damage rolls made with this magic weapon. Must be wearing a belt of giant strength
Don't worry about that.
and gauntlets of ogre power to attune to this weapon. Oh, okay, that's what you.
Yeah.
either of those items. While you are tuned to this weapon and holding it, your strength score increases by 4. Whoa, holy shit.
Alright, and then do we just have to do Emily left?
Yeah, I got it.
Alright.
My strength can exceed 20, but not 30. That would be silly.
Emmer got 88.
88.
Yeah.
She also got an Ioun stone,
Oh, cool.
but a different one, because there's like 8 different versions. This is an Ioun stone of regeneration.
Send that shit over.
I will attempt to. This one's cool. It's just you regain 15 hit points at the end of each hour, as long as you have 1 hit point. And here's the link, CJ. That one's really nice. Okay. On top of that,
I own.
you find a grand total of. I need dice.
Oh, she got the really good one. That's dope.
3,800 or 38,000 gold pieces total left.
Man.
38,000 gold pieces total. Okay.
Money.
I mean, it's
And how many of us are there?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7.
We're counting NPCs.
Nah.
No, we're PCs. We're fucking gods. They get what we give them.
Alton's like, I'd like some money. Please.
All right. Well, that is 5,428 apiece.
Good thing I have its bag of holding. 1,428.
Yep. And then like a decimal that I just am ignoring.
That
Yeah,
can go to the peasants.
The first thing that Ember does is activate the stone.
I would imagine.
Yeah. Same.
Okay, now that I actually have the stupid currency thing loaded because it took forever, how much was it?
5,428
Each?
Okay.
Yes.
5,400.
5,200 and what? 47?
It wants us to roll a D3? There's no such thing as a D3.
What?
The Ioun stone. It hovers around your head
It's a-
at a distance of
it's a
1d3
D6.
feet.
Roll D6.
I know.
Okay.
D3?
I'd
for
really
Emma,
hate to
it's,
have the stone orbit you at a distance of 3 feet, though. Because that's like a good distance around you where you're just going to be like pegging people with this rock that's spinning around your head constantly.
Well, it's a good thing, because for Ember, it's 3 feet.
This is my blood circle. Don't get in my blood circle.
You get in the blood circle, you die. Anyway. So it's 5,247 gold? Is that what you said?
Yep.
I'm asking because I have to do it twice.
Alright, let's delete some shit. Let's get all of this bye-bye.
Is any of this
Wait.
dragon or lizard good meat? Maybe harvesting
Yeah.
some of this?
Is there anything we can
Scales,
harvest out of
body
that
parts?
thing?
Roll a nature check for me.
All of us, or
Whoever... No, just you two, since you...
brought it up? Yay! I get +1.
I have +1 as well.
6.
Hey. Well, 19 for me, so I guess one of us did good. One of us didn't do bad, it's required.
You read the dragon biology book and not alone.
It's kind of like... You're part dragonborn, right? So you just start chewing on a fingernail. And the cleric comes over. It's like, whoa, hold on. The meat is cooked.
Makes it more powerful. It's like Highlander, right?
Something like that.
Next on.
Oh, Sean fixed himself before I had to yell at him. Excellent. Yeah, so you can carve up some of this meat, I'm sure. It's probably not the
I
best
was looking
tasting.
for like fangs and scales and stuff for later.
Oh, you want like the goodies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was interested in the lizard meat, actually.
Spanx was trying to eat it. I was trying to like salvage things
I wanted to eat
for
the
later.
lizard, not the dragon. That's like a person eating the monkey.
People do it.
Yeah, and those people are weird. Rachel, is your mic on?
What are the chances in the Dragon's Horde, just for the sake of brevity, we can find the materials needed to reincarnate Dingaling's brothers?
Yes.
Yes,
we found
successfully
some,
resurrect them.
We found some diamonds that I can use.
Sure. Yes.
Yay! All right.
Really?
Yeah, it's a dragon's
I'm gonna
Horde.
go resurrect some dead people.
I don't think you can cast that.
You have
spell, though.
Resurrect? There's no way you
Yeah.
have Resurrect. That's a 7th level spell, CJ.
Well, I'm sorry. I have what's it called?
Raise the dead.
one.
Bring them back as
I have
zombies.
raised dead.
Bring them back as zombies.
No, it says I bring a dead creature back to life. As long as it has been over 10 days.
Oh, that works way
That's
better
the
than me
thing.
reincarnating them into potentially any other body.
Into gnomes.
I like
Yeah.
reincarnation better though. It's funnier.
It is funny.
Wait,
Right, so I'm gonna-
CJ, how many spell slots do you have to do that?
I do.
Okay. Well, then you take care of them, because then it's less weird.
It's
know,
like
I
you're already
think you
halfway
should
done, so
both
one's
do
a gnome. And I'm just like, I could have done that.
Oh, no. We both should do one. CJ, each spell takes an hour.
We don't have time to get this person a proper human body.
So we'll ask Strong Bad which brother he wants back 100%. And which brother he's okay with being different.
It's like I can use a whole
And can
different
he
spell.
identify which thumb belongs to which?
I can just use a different spell to just ask them because I can just speak with dead. Like, hey, which one of you wants to come back as normal? The other one can come back as something else.
Oh, no, wait. CJ? Raise Dead. This spell closes all mortal wounds, but it doesn't restore missing body parts. If the creature is lacking body parts or organs integral for its survival, its head, for instance, the spell automatically fails.
Oh yeah, one of the brothers
Well,
is
mine-
find all their
almost
body
gone.
parts.
Mine lets me use a piece of a dead humanoid.
So, Tyler, you said one of them's still there?
Yeah, one of them's still there, but it's like he's completely disemboweled. Like it's just his spine left in the middle. You know, like he's been thoroughly eaten. The other one, there's just like bits.
Okay, so one of them we can just slap back together. It's fine. He's a gluttonous mess, and I cast
think
the
that's-
spell, and he becomes not a mess anymore.
No, CJ,
You
it
just-
sounds like all of his organs are eaten.
Pull out. I mean, I can pull out one of my swords. We can fix this.
Yeah, I mean Spanx is already cutting into him, so you just have to stop him from eating brother meat out of the stomach of the giant
Yeah.
lizard.
Just open up the stomach of the lizard.
Yeah.
There they are.
I found it. Twice
Oh, man, that
digested,
tiny
twice
li-
the good. Nom nom nom.
It really comes down to how disgusting we want to get with it, and if the DM's gonna let me make one of these guys come back to life still.
Yeah, I'll let you do the one if you want.
Okay, yeah, I'll do that.
Tim can do the
And
other.
then I guess you can bring the other guy back as whatever.
Yeah, let me get the chart ready.
I have a different chart. That,
Figure out what kind of is. Oh, you have a different chart?
yeah.
Okay.
Essentially, it has all the races since they've added a whole bunch.
Gotcha.
So go ahead and roll me a D100. So you bring back one of the brothers, Grom.
Yep.
47.
47. Go ahead and roll me a D20.
7.
7. A forest gnome.
Aren't they like giants or something like that?
They're like half giants.
Goliaths.
They're like,
Okay.
weren't they
That
Goliaths?
is
Yeah.
great.
So,
And here's your brother.
so
The best part is he has all of his memories still.
Yeah.
Strom, he kind of rests up after the fight. Those bugs hurt him a lot. You resurrect his brother Grom, who just you're not resurrect, but you raise him from the dead, and he's like, my stomach hurts, but thank you.
Wait, his stomach hurts, and like he can hardly move or some shit.
Yeah,
Like he has essentially like 18 levels of exhaustion.
something like that, right? CJ?
I mean,
The
fuck
target
yeah.
-4 penalty to all attack rolls, saving throws, and ability checks. Every time the target finishes a long rest, the penalty is reduced by 1 until it disappears.
Yeah. So he's
So
got
it's-
he's got a little bit.
He's exhausted.
Alright, so
Yeah.
Strom lived, Grom was risen, and their last brother, Tom, came back as a forest gnome.
And how do the other two brothers react to this?
Laughing. Just, it's the funniest shit.
Yeah, it could
He
be
was the
worse. He could
tallest.
be still dead.
Yep, so they all thank you vigorously, and they take their portion of the gold and head out. And probably their portion of the meat. If it's not like you're gonna eat an entire subterranean lizard and a dragon.
Oh no, I just want a tiny piece.
Is that a challenge?
Yes?
Kinda, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't think your body can fit. If you can fit inside the creature, I don't think you can eat it, Greg. Unless you're doing something.
I mean,
He's-
just give me enough time. How much time do I have?
2 hours.
Like 10 minutes. Oh.
This is a diner challenge, Greg. You got. If we don't have you done soon, then we're losing money on the table. Anyways. So, Grom and Strom and Tom all leave. They go back to their happy little Goliath lives.
Oh, do they have any information to help us?
Yeah, they had
wasn't
pointed
it
you
where we-
to go continue through this cave, and it should lead you closer.
Alright.
And I really have to go pee, so I'm gonna go do that. And then,
10-minute break or something?
10-minute break. Break, everybody. Oh, there's no dog in this room. I really, really need this plague to be over so that I can get my headphones back.
Need what to be over?
This plague.
Oh.
Where are they at?
Huh?
Well,
Right.
the good news, Tyler, is that the economy is way more important than human life, so this plague will never end.
Yay!
Yep.
We created the economy, and now we're slaves to it. We can't possibly pause this imaginary concept we made.
That would be too hard. we still waiting on people? Roll call. CJ.
Here.
Greg. Okay, Greg's gone. Rachel. Sean.
Here.
Tim. Rachel and Greg are gone.
What exactly is our quest? It was to recap for me since I missed like after.
We are on the quest for more money.
Yep.
Well, I think we succeeded.
Yeah, but like we have someone that needs to pay us, so like, even though we're rich, that's just not the same, you know?
Pretty sure I don't need that many war elephants.
Are you
Like,
sure?
This will do.
Is there such a thing as enough? Well, my lord.
But yeah, you gotta account for like losses when you march them over the Himalayas.
Go on
Or
that detour.
the Alps, not the Himalayas.
Okay, back.
Alright, and we're just waiting on Rachel. Right, Sean?
Yeah, she's not here.
Yeah, I just realized
He's
the Hero Forge website gives you the digital files that you can print yourself if you want. I wonder if you could add that into Tabletop Simulator.
I know not that version of 3D.
I know you can into Roll20,
There's
but
no way.
But see, Roll20 is
2D.
two-dimensional.
oh,
You can put
not
anything
3D
into
token,
Roll20. We're talking, Greg, specifically about creating 3D tokens for this.
So like your characters, but not moving. So not Gearbox. I could do that right now with if you made Hero, and you wouldn't even have to pay anything. But it would be a 3D character that would move. That was from Hero Forge. I guess it depends on what files they give you, and if you can translate those files into the game. I've never modded this game because I don't do that.
Well, there we go. Trying to convert a Hero Forge digital download into Tabletop Simulator.
Really?
Yeah, I literally just Googled it. Hero Forge into Tabletop Sim, and it was a copy, paste.
Alright.
There you go.
Is it the Steam link?
No. This is a forum thing, not like a.
Oh. No, but it's a form in Steam. That's what I meant. Well, somebody said they've seen it. Huh, okay, apparently it's possible.
When
Interesting.
do we get to take a long rest?
Right now.
Oh.
Yeah, you guys can rest up.
All right.
Take a long rest. Yay.
Huzzah.
Put everything back. And I can attune to my Hammer of Thunderbolts.
Now, do you even have Blender? Because I know I fucking don't.
Isn't Blender free?
I assume it's Adobe, so definitely not.
No. Do we have access to it? Cough, cough, wheeze, wheeze. No, we don't, Emily.
Oh, you know what happens when you just type Blender into Google?
What? Does it bring up a blender? You fucking idiot.
Yeah. Okay, but it also brings up Blender.org, Blender on Steam, Blender computer software, but also just straight up Blenders.
That's fucking awesome. Oh, whoops. I just had the thing. It gives you
Yeah, Blender is free.
Blender is free?
Yeah.
Huh, interesting. I mean, it still costs $8 to get the file.
Well, yeah, and we don't know that it even works.
Yeah.
What I'm doing is building resources for someone else to do the work.
Yep. All of our loyal fans who watch this, you spend your money. Fuck you. Do the work for me. All not of you. Oh no,
You
Emily's
think you are
watching.
Matt Mercer?
Emily can do it. Whatever. All right. So yeah, you guys can get a long rest in. You can sleep in the giant cave, and
Cool.
then you can continue your way.
Watches. Just in case we don't get something sneaking up
Well,
on us.
With our NPC, that means everybody takes a 1 hour watch at some point, and then fuck it.
Clap. Does Gearbox need to sleep?
No, I was just about to say that. Between Gearbox and Timmy, they don't sleep.
Yeah. I think we're good.
One just stays in a trance, and one's a robot. So. Yeah. So you guys can
Woo,
press
now
on.
I have resistance to non-magical damage. Because I was able to attune to my armor.
Shit. Yeah, oh, so you guys can attune to your magic items you got.
I have 22
Cool.
strength.
22 strength. Oh, dick damn.
I like that everyone got like dope ass weapons and armor. I got a defender sword.
Dude, I got +1 to death saves.
That's dope as shit, man.
Defender Sword is fucking awesome if you don't already have a Vorpal Sword.
Or like another dope ass longsword.
Or a Blade of the Medusa.
Yeah. Like I'm already stacked up on longswords, guys. Anyone want one?
I got long swords coming out of my ass.
Well, can't you still attune to them and get some benefit?
I'm already maxed out on attunements. I guess I could switch out the flying dagger thing, but I kind of like my magic dagger that comes back.
Oh yeah, I guess you have to attack with the Defender Sword to get the AC bonus. Because if you could just do it while attuned to it, that would be you could use the Vorpal Sword and get the +3 to your AC every round.
Well, I could always slap the defender sword as in my second hand and then attack with that too.
I don't think you can. They are not finesse
It
weapons.
has to be my main attack.
Or no, light weapons.
Defender.
It's a long sword.
Yeah, it's a longsword, so it should be fine.
Can you dual wield long swords?
I mean,
that-
longswords are versatile.
Yeah,
It's
it's
two-handed.
it's
You need the light
it means you,
property.
does it?
Yeah.
Oh. Shame.
Oh, I bring my warhorse into the cave while we rest in here.
Oh, okay.
I bring mine too.
Excellent.
There we go. I found it without like all the guessing of the Steam forum. It's just like someone's post about like how to do it.
Huh. Interesting. Okay. Well, I don't know what's happening for our next campaign, but if we end up running Strahd on here, heaven forbid, maybe we can do that. But I'd really like to run Strahd in person, because then I get to play scary music with my
I know, right?
awesome speaker system that's puttied to the bottom of the table. What's the setup right now?
No, we the speakers are screwed in, and then we bought that box, so that's screwed in.
Oh,
So it's
right.
like almost professional now.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, and then Tim started work on my my DM podium, apparently.
Whoa! I started that, I think, before I left Silver Stag.
Okay.
Slow yourself down.
Well, I didn't say when you started it. I just said you did start it. I'm in the right. Shut up. All right.
I
So
did the border recently.
you guys wake up, you stretch out, you realize that the dragon's starting to smell pretty horrid, and you can make your way through the tunnel and hopefully out of the tunnel at some point, so you can see fresh air again. Sound good?
Okay. Where did we find these guys, these NPCs?
Outside the entrance of the tunnel. Or are you talking the NPCs
By
with you?
town.
Are you talking about the Brothers 3 or...
Yeah,
Alton?
the Brothers 3.
Yeah, you found the one brother outside of the entrance of this cave.
Okay.
He was sad because his brothers got eaten.
So there's a
This was
nearby
like
town that could
Our
go.
random encounter on the way to do something important to the plot.
Yep.
Yep.
You good, Sean?
Yeah, what is the plot?
Huh? Didn't you? Oh, I guess Tim just said to get money. You guys are continuing the search for kwalish to the lost city of Doyan.
Oh, yeah.
Doyan.
Last people.
Oh, Fantasy Shangri-La.
Fantasy Shangri-La. It's called El Dorado. The magnificent.
No.
And golden.
Shangri-La is always the one that's like the sun has to be in the right point in the sky to like find it.
What happened to my... Oh, it's this one. I just never think it's this one. Okay, so... After another day and a half of walking, you finally get out of this cave. Taking your stops and walking by monsters that are clearly terrified of you. I don't think I can just do this, can I? Nope. Oh, that would have been too cool. You finally make your way out of the cave, and you are, again, amidst tall mountain peaks that reach up into the clouds, and you traverse them for a couple days. And on your 6th day, you finally walk out on the edge of a cliffside, and you witness what you believe is the grand city of Dowengline.
Oh. Well, here it is.
You found it. Good
This
job.
wasn't hardly lost at all.
Yeah.
It was right here the whole time.
Nice.
Fucking idiots.
Like the Greeks who lived like in walkable distance of Mount Olympus where their gods lived and never bothered to check.
So you're telling me the gods
I mean, we
live,
could just go
like up there?
knock on Zeus's door. Oh, it's like 5 miles. Fuck you, George.
It's like 80 degrees outside today. It's fucking hot. Not doing it. Look at that beautiful picture and all of its numbers of locations.
I'm noticing its fucking line count and how it kind of sort of just looks like TV static.
I might actually have a better picture of it. Oh, hold on.
Oh, it's in a valley, right?
Copy. Delete. Paste. Make it thick. No, it's gone forever.
Failed to receive data.
Is that better? Not really.
To see white.
Someone just deleted it.
Sean, you just see white? Is that what you said?
Yeah.
Okay, good for me.
Okay, I will post the picture in chat as well, so you guys can see it. Alright, so you are up in the corner, up on this cliff, which I will locate you by dice. There we go. So you're up here on this cliff. The legendary lost city of Darren spreads out within a narrow mountain valley. Ancient and intricate stone towers rise up from the valley floor, though many of those have toppled against one another to form dangerous-looking walkways extending beneath the ruins. The rooftops and upper levels of the tower are strewn with vines and foliage, but a strange gleam extends across the lower reaches of the city, resembling almost a semi-transparent barrier some 30 feet above the ground, visible only where the light catches it. Below the strange barrier, the buildings of the city are unnaturally clean, no signs of vegetation or other life, and highlighting the glimmering glass statuary that stands everywhere. Everywhere, even in the distance, many of the statues appear to be humanoids of different races.
Picture you sent us, though, the buildings very much look like there's foliage on them.
Wait, yeah, but do you see how there's like a line
In the bottom.
where there isn't?
Oh, okay.
Yeah. There's like some kind of fucking anti-life shell or some shit. Who's got a
Timmy's gonna
potato?
see if he can't.
Sorry, I was clicking onto the game and
That's fine.
grabbed it also.
I locked it, so it's not gonna move around anymore.
Yeah. Does anybody got like a potato in their rations?
Anybody have rations?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Here.
Or I guess we could just like cut a switch on a tree when we get there.
I got so much money, just send the warhorse.
You can totally do that, yeah. Yeah!
No, we'll go with the potato.
Okay.
Then the warhorse.
Potato, warhorse, whatever. Okay, so you throw a potato off the edge into the glimmering.
Yeah, I
surface.
just want to see if like it turns into fucking stone or shrivels up or what.
The potato lands. It appears on it. There's a bit of a ripple, and it slowly starts drifting to the bottom, and you can see it as it goes all the way down to the bottom and rests there. Which it's probably very small at this point, but
Who has Arcana?
it definitely started falling slower once it hit there.
What do you mean?
Timmy
Who
does.
has Arcana? It's definitely magic. I cut a switch
Well, yeah,
on the tree.
but I know it's magic, but has somebody like seen this before in their past and might know what the spell is.
Timmy's character just rolled 24 on Arcana.
Yeah, make sure you ask me. Arcana to do what? You're trying to identify a spell?
See if you've seen it before. See if you can't recognize, what just happened to the potato.
Or more importantly, what would happen to us?
Well, what happened to you? If let's see, 24. It's kind of interesting if it is magic. Like it could be. It's like there's the Featherfall spell, but that seems weird that it would be like this kind of like the cleanliness of it. That makes no sense. Otherwise, like clear things, there's magic, like the magic circles. Well, those aren't clear, are they?
Yeah.
Are they?
Magic circle is like you have runes, but then it's clear.
Right. So, like, magic circle, but again, this is a city. Like, it seems wrong for everything this size.
Yeah. But I want to cut a switch off a tree and then dip it in, and then pull it out and see what happened to the foliage and whatnot.
What happened to the foliage? Okay, so you guys work your way down the cliff, like this way, right? There's a natural path that leads down to these kind of boulders that leads to the very edge. Does that sound good?
Yeah.
Yes. So you get right up. Get right up to the lair, and like you can even see on rocks you're on, like there's like rock lichen and other debris, but past the line, there is nothing. It's just straight rock. So you take the branch with leaves, you said?
Yeah.
And you dip it past the layer, and it's kind of resistant. And once you put it in, like it's kind of like a thick liquid. And as you watch, you see it like slowly start to dissolve, especially the leaves that are thin.
Just like a layer of acid.
Yeah, you think it'd take you probably about like 15 minutes for the leaves to be completely consumed.
So, okay, we have a time limit to walk around on this.
Yes and no. Where the fuck is he?
Also, actually, two of you, give me perception checks, whoever wants that to be.
Tim, that's you, buddy.
Yeah.
Right.
I have a 2.
I've got a...
I have a +6.
Okay, Rachel, you roll.
Well, that's a 17, 26.
26? Okay.
Yeah.
And who else was rolling?
I rolled bad. I got 14.
14. Okay. You kind of look out now that you're closer to the liquid, or what you assume is the liquid now. And kind of into the city, you kind of start noticing there's bleached bones scattered throughout. And some of them aren't even on the ground. They're like floating in this 30-foot depth area. Kind of farther.
Can I do a nature check to see if this is actually a giant ooze?
Sure.
That's a big fucking ooze.
It's actually just a gelatinous cube, but like
It's gotta be like an
flat
ooze
one.
colony.
gelatinous lake.
It's
Alright, that's
thousands of
only-
oozes.
That's only a 7.
A 7?
Yeah.
Yeah. The idea comes... Well, mark this. The idea comes in your brain, you're like, oh, that could be a thing, and like, nah, that's way too big. That makes no sense.
That's what I say.
Alright.
CJ,
Yep.
dip one of your magic swords you don't like into it. See if it eats magic weapons.
I got a lot
What
of
are
those. You
your,
have
what
to
are your
go
many magical weapons that you don't need?
slot all of my magical blades.
Uh,
Which one do I like the least?
Because if this works, maybe we could use like our magic weapon, just like still
Hold on 1 second.
walk across this.
Stilts?
Yeah.
Okay,
No.
To
I'm
remind
gonna
you-
get Mama Laura, and we're going to dinner. Enjoy your game. Are you back something? Bye.
to remind you, Sean, like, this is a beach, clearly, of some kind, but once it gets into the city, it's about 30 feet deep.
Oh. There's gonna be a lot of magic weapons.
Yeah. You can tie lots of magic weapons together to make it across. Brilliant, farmer. Brilliant.
Oh, these aren't mine. Right. I haven't gone through these recently.
I'm
sure you'll send me a list.
I'm gonna take off my boots and cast Water Walk on myself and just see what happens.
Cast Water Walk on yourself?
Yeah.
Okay, you cast a spell,
Shake.
and you, Indiana Jones, reach out your foot and take a step forward. Maybe not as reckless.
Yeah, I think
guess-
Indiana Jones straight up just jumped.
Yeah, he leap of faithed it. Maybe you don't want to do that, but you stick out your foot and
A leap of skepticism.
yeah, and your foot sinks into the liquid.
Alright, what'd I miss?
Very.
While you were looking at which sword to dip in, Tim jumped in.
Tim jumped in.
Yeah, I'm not surprised. Actually, hold on. We have to retrofit that. Ember pushes Tim in.
No, I took my boots off, cast Water Walk on myself,
Oh, you took your
and
boots
stepped
off?
in. Yeah.
Okay. Go ahead and make.
Now you
I can be healed. My boots are then permanently broken.
Go ahead and make
No,
me a
we have
dexterity
the
saving
mend
throw.
spell.
A
I can mend them.
I can mend them too, but not if they're fucking eroded completely. Healing is just easier than mending.
True.
It says that with no feet coming out. Going down to his ankles.
Listen, guys.
I love it.
Regenerate those.
11? Oh no. You failed exactly. So,
Tell us.
yeah, I'm telling you right now. You reach out your foot and you place it on the clear barrier. And as you do, you feel it grow up your leg and start pulling you in. And,
Grab him.
yeah, go ahead and make a
I
dexterity.
also grab him and start pulling in the opposite direction.
Hey, Rachel, you don't need to yell. We
not
didn't
trying to
walk
yell, just
away
talk
from
loud.
Yeah, just not that.
I didn't mean to. I talk loud. I'm sorry.
So is it a strength check or athletics saving throw?
Athletics.
Strength check, right, Sean?
Oh no, sorry, dexterity. Dexterity check. I don't know what I'm saying.
Oh. Dexterity?
Yeah, because you're reacting.
When we're
Well, dang.
trying to help him out.
Wait, dexterity saving throw?
No, just a dexterity check. If you want, I'll let you do dexterity athletics. To both of you.
There is no dex athletics.
Yeah, but there's a fancy thing I can do as a DM that I can make any check go to any skill. Motherfucker.
Okay, well.
What does that mean? What would I be rolling?
So, I got a.
You roll a d20 and then you add your athletics, like added skill from your strength. I can't remember. Now that you've asked me the question, I can't explain it. Thank you. You.
So, I take it you're including just our, like, proficiency bonus. If we have athletics.
Yes,
or dexterity
if
roll.
you have if you're proficient in athletics, then you can add your proficiency bonus to the roll,
Okay. Then I got
or anything else that would give you more for your skill.
I got 16.
16.
I got a dirty 20.
Dirty 20. I need to turn Rachel down. She is a canny monstrosity right now. Of course I can't do it. It's this stupid thing. Yeah, you grab him.
It's bath time for Leon.
Bath time,
Pardon.
Leon. All right. CJ doesn't matter. Tim. So you get grabbed one way and then pulled the other way out. You do suffer 16 acid damage.
Holy shit.
Oof.
Well, water walking?
Huh? Well, clearly it isn't water if it deals acid damage to
Use
you.
acid walking.
Yeah.
Well, if it deals acid damage and tries to suck you in.
And you watch as like little flakes of skin that were essentially dissolved off your foot start forming up into a pseudopod that raises out of the liquid, and we'll start swinging at you guys if you don't move.
Yep, definitely not a slime.
Yeah, I'll retreat up the rockfall thing.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't want to get acid on me.
Yeah. Definitely run away.
Sounds good. Alright, you hear like a...
CJ.
Like imagine if you dumped out a 5-gallon bucket of pudding, like down this flight of steps. Like that splat sound you hear as you guys run away.
Ew.
As the pseudopod tries to wing you. And yeah.
Alright, did anybody notice us pass any limestone on the way here? We're gonna neutralize this bitch.
I like to use my nature check to look for limestone.
Go ahead.
We're gonna take this sentient fucking gooey acid and turn it into bubbles.
Okay, so question.
Yeah.
The cliff face kind of like right over here or something.
Yes, sir.
Or just like anywhere along the cliff face.
Yep.
What kind of debris is along the cliff, and are we able to like push anything off into the
liquid?
slime?
So you're looking for like rocks or logs or stuff to make bridges?
Yeah. Or any kind of like giant heavy thing that might,
Well, there's a giant heavy thing.
Alright, I'm going to step away for probably an hour and a half.
Okay.
Yeah.
Go ahead and make a perception check for me, Greg.
23.
23. Well, there's lots of trees in this upper area, so you could definitely spend some time and like cut logs out to make like bridges. And as you're kind of thinking about that, looking around the area, you do notice that if you guys are careful, you could probably pick your way across through these buildings just using the fallen towers as stepping stones.
Or
Tim has a
I
spell.
cast Fart Cloud Fly on all of us, and for 8 hours we can turn into farts and fly around.
That sounds fun.
You could also do that.
What?
He has fart cloud.
I mean, it was really fun when we did it.
Wind walk.
Yeah,
So you and up to
fart
10
cloud
willing
sounds
creatures
better.
you can see within range. Yeah. But you take a minute, transform into gas, you fly around at 300 feet, and at a speed of 300 feet. And then you can take a minute, transform back and forth and back and forth. You have 8 hours to just be on, off, on, off.
Interesting.
Uh-huh.
Do I hear anyone objecting to becoming a fart?
I mean, I think it's
It'd be
hilarious.
kind of
Alright.
hard to.
I guess not. I can't really think
If
of any
we do
other
find
options.
what we're looking for, or if something bigger than, hey, I'll just stick it in my pack. It'd be kind of hard to,
Yeah, but we can figure that out once we find it. Then we don't have to accidentally fall in the acid and die trying to find it.
Trying to find what? Sorry.
Whatever we're trying to find.
Oh. Kwalish is
Greg's worried about finding large things and then they don't fit in our backpack and then we can't get them back.
CJ, your mouth breathing again.
That
All
wasn't
right.
me.
Oh.
Hocus pocus flatulence.
You all turn into farts. Yay. Or sorry, you spend
Huzzah.
1 minute turning into farts. Yay.
My fart waits for all the other farts to see if they go into the liquid, to see if they survive.
CJ,
Oh.
we have a flying speed. We're not gonna we're not gonna skim the surface.
I don't know.
At least I'm not.
There's some party members I know in our group that will.
Okay, so as you are a fart, you have 300 feet of movement, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, 300 feet of movement per round. Resistance to damage from non-magical weapons. You can only take the dash action or revert into normal form, which takes 1 minute.
Yeah. But your dash action gives you a speed of 600 feet.
Yeah.
Fart in the wind. Cool.
I do believe if you become incapacitated, you turn back into a human, right? Or into your creature. Actually, I don't think.
I know if you're in the air when you revert, you fall at like a slow fall for up to a minute.
Yeah.
And if you're still in the air, then you fall at normal fall.
Yeah. It's nice it gives you a little buffer there for a second. No, I guess not.
Which spell is this?
Windwalk. Yeah.
Give me 1 second, guys. I'll be right
I think it
back.
just lasts for 8 hours, so if you go unconscious, you're just an unconscious fart.
Art.
For as long as you can. You know what? The best part is, though, I think... Oh, no, it's an action. Never mind. I was going to say, as a druid, I think you can animal shift while you're in Windwalk. But that is an action, right?
It's a bonus action for me, but yeah.
It is an action. Bonus action is still an action. I believe.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyways, alright. So, yeah, your farts now. As for the city, essentially you have free range now. You might, before you turn into farts, you might want to discuss where you'd like to go because you are incapable of talking to each other during fart time. Key places here in the city. There's these fountains kind of everywhere. This building right here is the tallest building in the city. And this ziggurat kind of thing is, I guess, also a point of interest. Everything else is just kind of towers and cities. You can there's a market over here. That, like, most of the stuff is already kind of dismantled.
Well, I feel like the
So-
Duomo is closer than the ziggurat, so let's go to the Duomo.
The Duomo?
I'd say let's go to both, but hit up the
The
big
Duomo, the Duomo, the fucking
dildo?
the gold Jew temple.
Yeah, let's hit that up first,
Cool.
and then hit the ziggurat.
The Duomo?
Here's what I found.
What? Don't tell me what you found. Pronounce it for me.
Alright, that sound good with all you?
Sure.
So the sides of the buildings are just covered in, like, Vines and crap.
Turning into gas just raises so many questions for me.
Why?
Like, can we be inhaled?
A gaseous form. Probably not all of you, but some of you can be inhaled.
And then what happens to that bit of you if you try to turn back?
It is expelled from their lungs in a horrifying sensation for the breather.
Oh. There is no the Duomo.
It
Duomo is just like an Italian word for big ass church.
Huh.
What am I thinking of then?
Ah.
Yeah, well, gonna suggest going to both, but maybe hitting up some of the rooftops and the biggest tower, that big rounded dome first.
The tallest tower in the city. Yeah.
Maybe hit up some of the rooftop villas as well.
Fucking Dome of the Rock. That's what I wanted.
Are you shitting me? You.
Maybe that's not what I wanted. There's another one.
Alright, so you guys are going to the tower first, and then...
The ziggurat. Gonna stop by and look through some of the rooftop villas on our way.
Okay. Just put dice on any towers you want to go. Investigate. Oops. I fucked up.
Me, it's probably that one. And,
What the fuck? I guess it wasn't. Fuck off, clipboard. I'm in a thing. I'm trying to...
I check this one with the fancy roof.
Fucking Windows clipboard kept popping up.
Nice. Alright, sorry, give me a second.
is there another dire marker we can use? I'm gonna get to the ziggurat as well.
Okay.
The one with the number 3 is me.
Do you guys want to... Okay, so... Which ones do you want to go to first, I guess?
Well, let's just
You guys are
zigzag
here.
our way towards the farthest away.
So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Last.
Sure.
Sure.
Look how easy that was. Last. Oh, it didn't work. Okay. So you fly to the top of this first tower. It was clearly a dwelling of some kind, like some high penthouse. Not a whole lot is there. Most of it is empty, and it's all very dilapidated. there's like chairs and bed frame, and a desk that you kind of look through, and there was some paper, but it's all crispy now and unreadable. Very lavish too. Like there was definitely like some gold filigree in the door, and it was painted nice at one point. Before the light
I
took
figured
over.
it out. So, I was right with Duomo. It's the Duomo di Firenze, or whatever, but it's the Florence Cathedral. It's the largest brick dome ever constructed.
Ah, okay. Sorry, I thought these things were way bigger, but they're clearly not. Go ahead and roll me a perception check, somebody. Whoever's in the room.
I got a 15.
Okay, that'll do. One of the few things that you find in this room that is intact is a glass bauble that is approximately softball size. That's like your fist, right? Or like it would fit pretty big in your hand.
Yeah.
Been a while since I've held a softball. There's baseball, softball. Yeah. Okay. So about softball size, a glass bauble.
Anything special about it, or?
As you kind of float around it, looking at it close, it's kind of like nothing too exciting about it, no. It just kind of looks like a piece of glass. Okay.
I'm not sure if I want.
You broke up.
He's not sure if he wants to finish that sentence.
Don't know if I'm gonna disenchant just to pick this last thing up.
Okay. So, shall we fly to the next one?
Sure. Yeah.
Sure. I'll be right back, guys.
Okay. You fly to the second location, and it is clearly like a art museum that you get to. Most of the actual art is destroyed. There's shattered pieces of it left. But the statues, for the most part, are all intact. And there's all sorts of things. There's like devils, there's angels, there's warriors, there's kings, different animals, hunting scenes, like, every type of statue you can think of.
My first pick happened to be an art museum.
I didn't even think about that.
Time to claim these famous works as our own and produce art fraud.
In this room, though, there are a couple of these glass figures, and they kind of seem to be poised around. Like, it's almost as though somebody took these. They're very intricate, right? They're very detailed, I should say.
Yeah, like they were glass Medusa'd.
And they are kind of posed as like somebody had taken all these statues and tried to like create a still life with statues. So there's ones like looking at the art and talking and all sorts of stuff like that. If you get closer to them, you can kind of notice that the glass is chipped and cracked. Like it's old. It's kind of grungy. It's probably not the right word. And you'd say that like a majority of these statues are Kinku.
Oh.
Probably about a 60% majority.
Is this where it happened?
Is this the room where it happened?
Is this where the Kenku were robbed of their voices? And their flight and their original ability to produce original thought?
Let's see real quick.
I don't think we can interact
Okay,
physically with
I'm gonna
anything
touch
while
one.
we're-
I touch the acid, I'll touch the acid bird too.
Okay. You touch it, and it's just a solid statue. Like, you kind of give it a little bit of a push, and it appears to have the weight of a glass statue.
Okay.
And it doesn't react or anything. Let's see. Tim, you have a retardedly high passive perception, right?
It's over 20, I think.
Okay. That works. As you're
24.
As you're kind of flying around this art museum, just taking everything in, you do see another one of these glass baubles. In the
Baubles?
The baubles, the thing that Greg found in the other tower.
Oh, gotcha.
It is it's in the talons of a large bird statue.
Weird. Alright. Well,
It looks pretty much exactly the same.
is it, like, fully encompassed? Like, I'm gonna have to, like, break the talons to get it out, or?
No, actually.
No?
No.
Alright, I will retrieve it.
Okay. Let's see. Give me 2 seconds. Sorry.
Do we know about the one that ground?
Yeah, you can see the farts kind of lobbing around. So when he was staring at the one, it gave you the opportunity to go look at it.
After seeing the second one, I get suspicious, and so I go back to the first tower and grab the first one.
Okay.
Well,
And then I'll go.
he never said I succeeded, so let that resolve.
Yeah.
I said I retrieve it. He said, "Okay, hold on," and nothing since.
Sorry, it's
Oh,
because
so yeah, I guess I'll wait.
it's not very clear on something. Okay, Tim. Or for everybody else, I guess. You see, I don't know how many of you have unclouded, but clearly Tim has. You see Tim's character reach his hands forward and touch this bauble, and as he does, he seems to be drawn into the bauble. And Tim, if you join me on another chat,
Oh no.
that would be really good. Hi, Tim. So, in a brief flash, you find yourself looking. You are flying suddenly. You are flying above a world that is just covered in jungle and forest. You are hundreds of feet in the air, and you don't sense anything really. But you kind of like using your eyes, you look around and you are in the body of a rock, ROC.
Okay.
Just flying above
Am I
a huge forest.
like a passive observer, or do I have control of this body?
Would you like to try to attempt to?
Yeah, I
control
guess
the body? Go ahead and make me a charisma check.
Non-natural 20.
Okay. You kind of start forcing your will upon the creature, you could say. And you can start kind of moving it backwards and forwards. It doesn't seem to be going down very much or up very much, but you can definitely turn it slowly.
Okay.
And it's a huge bird,
Yeah.
like albatross shit, where it's not really flapping, it's just gliding.
Yeah. So, like, I see the overgrown jungle. Is the topography of the area, would you say it's the same place that I left?
Not at all. It doesn't look familiar in the slightest. Like, not even hundreds of miles within a radius of where you've been. And, like, you're seeing... You're a druid. Roll me nature.
This is not a strange situation for me.
Yeah, but you might have other insight into this. Either nature or arcana, whichever is better for you.
Alright, well that is a 15 from nature.
A 15?
Yes, sir.
You're definitely seeing plants that you've never seen or even heard of on your plane.
Okay. I guess I want to look down at my talons and see if I'm holding the shiny rock still.
No, you're not.
Neat.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna leave you for just a second, and I'll be right back.
Okay.
Okay, anything you guys want to do while this occurs? CJ muted me, it looks like, but...
What?
Anything special that you'd like to do while this is happening?
Nope, I'm probably just gonna act like a freaked out fart bubble.
Okay. Greg? CJ?
Tim,
Say that again, Greg.
Timmy is going to start changing back into a human since he can't.
Alright, I'm back.
Wow.
Yep.
As a cloud
Okay.
and
What did I miss?
you know, it is not going to go back, but
What would you like to do?
you know, if we're able to do like our kind of check as we're shifting, or is it do one then the other?
Do one then the other, but it's also nothing happens, so just do it. Just another second, Tim.
Okay, that's good roll. 28.
28. You look at this thing, and without touching it, I assume.
Mm-hmm.
You notice that, like, this one is definitely a little different. Like, the other one was made of glass. This one's made of crystal, and it kind of has a magic-y tint to it. There's definitely like some glistening happening in there, that some lights inside that are definitely not natural. Alright, I'll be right back while you decide what to do. Alright, Tim, you've had another minute of flying.
Try again. You'd like Doppler it in.
Oh. Sorry. You've had another minute, 30 seconds or so of flying. Kind of banking left and right.
Yeah. I guess we'll try to force a dive, not like a nose dive, but just like a lower sweep of the canopy.
Okay. You force your will upon it, and it starts going lower and lower. And that'll take a little bit. You're high up. You're probably about 500 feet in the air.
Yeah.
Why am I looking at this? This doesn't tell me anything. Anybody fucking this. And you know what, Tim? I'm just gonna kind of tell you what you can do, because there's a lot of these, right? This one specifically doesn't have a condition to get you out of it. So I'm just gonna say you could you can apply your will to pop out. Like everything else, like there's like a task or something that you're supposed to do. So after a while, you're like, you know what? This is stupid. And you can pop back out.
Okay.
Sorry. I've been scanning the whole stupid thing, like looking for like how you're supposed to get out, and every single one that has a thing. It's like, oh, do this and this and this and this. And I just happen to randomly pick the one that fucking doesn't have that. I don't understand. Okay. You can go back to chat. Okay, so as you're looking at it, suddenly Elmstaff pops back out of the bauble.
Oh, okay. What just happened?
Bird teleportation? Like, could have been like planar or like time and space, or I was in a big bird in a place I'd never seen before, full of stuff I'd never seen before.
Take any of it?
What? No, it was trees and stuff. I didn't bring any trees back with me.
Damn it.
I never landed. I was just flying in a bird.
Okay, so I'm gonna try picking it up with well, Timmy's character is gonna try picking it up with Mage Hand.
Okay. Yeah, you can do that for sure.
Nothing happens?
Nope.
Okay, I suggest putting it in, like, my bag of holding or something.
Yeah, you can just place it in there. I will warn you, though, the way you get things out of a bag of holding is you place your hand inside of it and summon it.
Oh, yeah.
So.
Okay, fine. Put it in my normal backpack.
Irrational. What are you thinking? Okay. I guess because Timmy's not here, I'll let you know. Tim, while you were in there, they discovered that this orb is this bauble is slightly different than the bauble you guys found earlier. It's made of a crystal instead of glass.
Huh.
Okay, I won't bother going back for the other one.
What's that?
I said that I won't bother going back for the other one.
Oh, okay.
Timmy's gonna cloud gas again.
Okay, doke.
Yeah. Gonna turn back into gas.
Sounds good. And you guys are headed off to 3?
Sounds like.
Okay.
Actually, before I turn back into cloud gas, I'm gonna take some sort of smart piece and shove it in my bag of holding, then turn back.
Sorry, say that again. I was reading.
I'm basically just, before I turn back into gas, I'm gonna take some small art piece that can fit in my bag of holding.
Just gonna commit a small art theft.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just a small art theft. That's
You know,
fine.
something small like a Fabergé egg.
Yeah. Okay. So you guys make it to the third one. And this one is some kind of library of sorts. There's, like, it's not a hugely vast library. It's probably like a private library or a, like, you know. There's pretty much every book or wall is bookshelves, but it's not like lined with bookshelves. And there's lots of reading chairs and a desk and stuff like that. But most of it, again, is dilapidated. The books are all rotted. There are lots of books missing, but there are also quite a few people in here. Glass statues perusing shelves, and there's one or two sitting in chairs, and there is one that looks like an astronomer, like dressed up as an astronomer, looking through a telescope out through one of the windows.
Yeah,
How
it's
big are
really
these
seeming.
glass statues?
What's that, Greg?
He asked how big they are.
Human-sized. You're not human-sized, but like
Life size.
they are life-sized. Yes.
Yeah, it's seeming like they were Medusa, but glass.
Okay.
Yeah, like nuclear shadows, but glass. Like they were just going about their lives, and then they weren't.
Pretty powerful magics here. Gonna see if
You cut out, Greg. Pretty powerful magic, so you're gonna see. Okay. Anything you want to check out, or just head off to the next one?
My character is going to is going to be looking at the books and seeing if there's any, interesting,
I think he said that they're all pretty dilapidated.
Okay.
Yeah, if you want to make a perception check, you can.
I just kind of want to spend a little extra time looking for another glass crystal bauble thing of teleporting to a bird.
Sure. Perception for you
if
as well.
we find it, can I touch this one? If there is one?
I rolled a dirty 20.
A dirty 20? You find one or two books that are, like, okay, the pages are super crispy, so you have to be really careful. But they are historical books from, like, the Age of Legends, essentially. Talking about...
Anything about weird acidic oozes?
Definitely not in this, no.
Alright, I don't, I would probably assume that none of these are, anything that would be worth taking back, or, like, as a historical...
Like, I don't know how much you would know, but, like, this is a lost city, and they're history books, so they would probably be worth a lot to the right person.
What? Yeah. history books from a lost city, that's a fucking gold mine in a like transportable form.
Into the bag it goes.
Okay. And Tim, you were looking around for another glass bottle.
Yes, sir.
You, after, or I guess, go ahead and roll. I don't know why I was going to tell you anything. Fuck.
You were gonna tell me because my passive is fucking jacked. That's
Yeah,
why.
it is. But you're looking for something, which means you gotta roll.
18.
18. Well, one of them was like retardedly easy to find, and you found two. One of them is in just the palm of one of the people sitting in the chairs, and also the astronomer. You kind of look around him, and you look at his telescope, and the final lens in his telescope is another one of these baubles.
Oh, I touched that one. That sounds fucking sweet.
You touch that one?
Yeah, I want to be transported into a fucking planet.
Okay. So you touch it, and I guess we'll go back into chat real quick.
Wait. I want to touch it too. Right after he does.
Okay, join me in chat. Actually, no, Rachel. You need to make a new chat.
Yeah.
Sorry. I will invite you to a chat in just a second. Tim. Rachel ran over right after you and touched it as well. But you do not appear together. You are at the outskirts of your hometown. Wherever the fuck that might be.
I don't have that kind of backstory.
I know! Isn't that the pits?
I was sprung forth from the stone like a dwarf. Except it was a tree.
Except it was a tree. You have a burning desire to get to the center of town.
Alright, I make my way there.
Alright.
Walking fast. Faces past. And I'm homebound.
Sounds good. I don't know how big your town would be being a druid. Probably like a little village.
Probably not fucking big.
Yeah. So after 5 minutes of walking, you make it to the center of town, and whatever that happens to be, you see one of these baubles just floating in the air.
Are there any other people in my hometown?
No, it is completely devoid of life. No birds, no insects, no nothing. It's silent.
Creepy. Alright, I touch it.
You are teleported back. Don't say anything to anybody else until I'm back.
Okay.
Rachel, you touch the orb, the bauble, and you are teleported to the outskirts of your hometown. And you feel a burning desire to get to the center of it. So I don't know, you can describe what your hometown you think it is. Being a centaur, I assume it's kind of a more widespread situation.
Yeah. I probably need extra room for all the horse butts.
Yeah. So it takes you, or if you'd like to do that, whatever you'd like to do right now.
Yeah, I'll run towards where it's wanting me to go. Or
Okay.
where I feel like I need to go.
As you proceed, you also notice, it's not like it's a hard check or anything, that the town around you is completely devoid of all life. There's no insects, you don't hear birds, the wind's not blowing. It is just your hometown.
That's creepy.
And as you approach the center, whatever that happens to be, your communal pit, or whatever the fuck is in the middle of the centaur city, or town, you see a glowing bauble, akin to the one that you just touched. It is floating at chest level. Sorry, I'm gonna cough. I'm gonna move the mic away. Okay.
I'm gonna touch the new bubble.
Alright, and you appear back in the room, so you can join the chat.
Yeah. Well, that was short and uneventful.
All right,
Perfect
so
timing. Tim's jerking off now.
yep, both of your friends disappeared, and we're gone for about 5 minutes each, and then appear back in the room probably about the same time.
Yeah.
About 10 seconds
I got
apart.
transported. I got transported to a creepily empty version of my hometown, and with the urge to run towards the center of it, I found the bubble and I touched it, and now I'm back here. That's it.
Fun.
Same, except I wouldn't call my thing creepy and eerie. I'd say it's like the 4 people that lived in my village were out.
You came home and the whole family's gone. Oh, that's normal.
Must be Thursday.
Cool. Okay. So you did that.
Two.
Are you gonna take that one?
It's the one with the mage hand.
Yeah. So you're gonna
Yeah, Timmy will mage hand this one into
into a bag.
your pack.
Okie doke.
Okay. 2 magical baubles. Probably won't remember which one's which.
Nope, they look identical as you put them in the bag.
Wait,
Light
those
on if
identical?
you want.
The 2 that
So
you've
is this
collected
one
so
crystal as well? Yeah.
far. Yeah, they're both crystal.
So only the very, very first one was glass?
Yeah, and then you also found another one of these in the room.
Yeah. Is
That
it
you-
also identical?
You want to examine it? What, do you want to examine it without touching it, I should say?
Yes.
Okay, you do that, you spend a minute looking at it, and it definitely doesn't have that crystalline shine that the other ones do.
Alright, I guess I'll touch it now.
Alright, it's soft to the touch, or not soft to the touch.
Soft to the touch! Oh no, it's acid!
Yep. it is smooth to the touch, that's what I meant to say.
Well, I'm not teleported?
Nope.
Cool. I pick it up and hot potato it at another party member.
I catch it. What do I do?
Okay.
So
Anything
now
else
we
you'd
know.
like to do?
Crystals are teleporting, glass is glass.
What?
I had the glass one back.
What?
Crystals are
I said
teleporting.
crystals
glass
are
glass.
teleporting, glass is glass.
Okay. I didn't hear what you said.
Well, it was mostly gibberish, so whatever.
Mm.
Onward!
You fly over to number 4, the tallest tower. All right, so you enter the dome. There's all those. You can see those archways that are open. You fly into there, and it is a large room. This is a. Actually, it might give me a size. Hold on, let me check. The top level of the city's tallest tower is ringed and covered in a dome. And inside the dome is another dome. But
Domeception, huh?
Domeception. But
Doug Double Dome.
Doug Double Dome. Home for the Double Dome Dome. Dome did a dome dome. This second dome.
Dimsdale. Dimmadome, but okay.
Dimsdale Double Dome.
Nope, Double Dome.
Double Dome. Is made up of glass statues. You can see, like, they are piled on top of each other very tightly, if that makes, like, they this isn't like a hard thing, I guess, but like you would have to assume that in order to get these pieces together so closely, either it was made this way or they were all transformed in this state.
Yeah, I was going to ask, are they like a bucket of army men where they're ready
No.
to be stand-up shape, or are they like a pile of limp bodies that were then solidified?
Solidified.
Alright, and then that makes this a mass grave.
Does Alton know anything about any of this stuff?
Alton? No.
Yeah.
Alton's just as confused as you.
I want to look for any glass bubbles, and I want to touch every single one I happen to find.
Crystal baubles.
No. Please stop. But, how fine?
Okay, I doubt I find it because I rolled 8.
You rolled 8. You're running around looking, and you can't seem to find one right now.
Are there any indications what this building might have been before it was a mass grave?
Not really, just because, like, so inside the dome, there's about a, 5-foot ring before this starts.
Hmm.
And the dome, it's probably about 30 feet tall at its peak, giving another, 40 feet to the top of the actual dome.
Mm-hmm.
It's not as, tall, obviously. And there
I
are...
can't find, the stairs or ladder or trapdoor down.
You can look.
I guess I'd like to do
Is there
that.
any way to tell from either from the bodies or whatever, what might have other than caused these people's deaths, other than glassification?
But classification
what
seems to have come second.
Led up to.
Go ahead and roll a medicine
what might
check
have led up to.
to try to determine cause of death. Tim. Perception.
Want me to do the medicine check?
Non-natural 20.
Non-natural 20. You look all the way around, and you're looking for, any hidden doors or anything like that, and you're not seeing anything. And in fact, you remember now as you, are searching for this, there was no doors or windows or anything on this tower below this either. It's possible there was below the acid line.
The acid level.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do that medicine check.
You're gonna do it?
I got a
Figure
14.
this shit out. I got 22.
Okay. Between the two of you, nobody, of the faces you can see, nobody's really in pain, except for, maybe, a little bit from the dog pile. Nobody's, none of the bodies have holes in them or clear injuries. No legs are twisted in odd directions. Nobody's, about to throw up that you can tell. The general sense you're getting is panic.
Any,
Yeah.
Determined
So
panic.
This was the orgy tower before the glassification. This is an orgy ball.
Dark Hazard.
They are all dressed. I should clearly point out.
This is definitely a place of worship.
What are you saying?
Of the sex kind.
So there's no damage to the surrounding building that might indicate, some kind of struggle or something.
The building? No, not at all. I will also point out that while there are no injuries that you can see, the glass, kind of like the other glass statues you've seen before, are kind of they kind of have that. There's a tarnished. That's more metal. You know what I mean, right? When sea glass, it gets that it gets that haze, that cloudiness. There's a little bit of that, and there's little cracks and nicks and stuff like that, but clearly post-glassification.
Mhm.
Alright, I am going to touch one.
On the butt?
No.
Oh, I guess this is actually something that would be very important that's in my mind that I don't think I told you. They are all, for the most part, facing inwards.
Yeah, almost as like they were collectively trying to jump on a grenade.
Yes. Very, very apt
Can
description.
we see what is like
Beyond it,
between the bodies
They're
and
in-
it's
is there
kind
anything
of
in the
just
center?
Can you
Dark.
see through 30 feet of cloudy glass? Is that what you're asking?
You don't actually think it's 30 feet.
Well, I was making up a number to make what Greg was asking to do sound ridiculous.
Yeah, but all you can see beyond it is like darkness. There's definitely, if there was light, you think that you would be seeing light through here.
If I'm a gas cloud, I would be able to like slip through all the little cracks to get into the center, wouldn't I?
I mean, I have a better idea. I cast light on the center.
Cast light on what?
The center.
Isn't light a touch spell?
Oh, you're right. I touched something. I don't know. I guess I can turn into a gas cloud and then do it.
What? But you have to have room once you're in there to turn into a not glass cloud to do it, because you can't do anything other than dash or gas cloud once you're a gas cloud.
This is fair. Hmm.
Okay, cast light on something really thin, shove it through the holes so that it'll light up whatever's in there.
you know what? I'm a freaking glass cloud. I'm just gonna fly up and over the kind of like the ring and see from the top down, see what they're looking at.
When you get to the top of the glass dome, the glass people dome, it closes. There's nothing. There's no hole in the top.
Yeah, there's people over top of it as well.
It's a full dome.
Yeah.
It's not a. It's not a
Pile.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just gonna gas cloud my way.
How long do you want to try to do that for?
I don't know, 10-ish minutes.
Okay. Go ahead and roll me percentile dice.
While she's doing that, I'm gonna cast daylight just in this room,
Okay.
just to up the light intensity and penetration.
Sure. You do that, and like the light is definitely getting through. Like you're illuminating whatever's underneath by the sheer brightness of what you're doing. Is there like a specification for how bright daylight is?
Daylight.
Daylight, so it's just direct sunlight.
I think the last sentence is "this light is daylight."
Okay. Daylight, 60-foot radiant sphere. Da, 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 da. Sphere is bright light and sheds dim light for an additional 60 feet.
I rolled a
no.
93.
There's a different spell where it's daylight,
I think it's sunlight.
probably.
Rachel, you said something 3. That's all I heard.
93.
93. Okay. You spend most of these minutes kind of poking through, and like as you're getting past the first level, like the fuseness of the glass, like the clothes are pressed together and forming a solid wall. But after about 8 minutes or so of searching, you find one little sliver that you can weasel your way through. And you go essentially through 2.5, 3 layers of bodies, and you are in a space below the statues. And as you look up, you can see the light coming through, and you see all the faces of the people.
Okay, anything in the center here?
Yes. Give me 2 seconds to make sure I'm going to describe this right. Okay, so the room is just a tube, or not a tube, a cylinder, right? That continues down for another 30 feet, and then it finishes in a room that has a spiral walkway. It's not even a staircase. It's so the incline. So, oh my god, I can't words.
Shallow.
I just had steep in my head, and that's the opposite of steep. So it's just a gradual sloping walkway that goes around the outside of the tower, going down past where you can see. And this room is plenty lit up from the sunlight above you. And you can see shackles along the walls in measured spaces. And then they go around a half circle of the tower, and then dead center on the other half there are large holes kind of gouged out of the rock. And you can see on the ground there are 2 metal, like, you know what an O-ring is, right? Not O-ring. Ring screw, essentially.
Okay.
That's probably not even the right term. Tim, what are those called?
What are you fucking trying to describe? An O-ring is a type of seal.
I know. That's why the chandelier, it has those screws that have the loop of metal.
Oh, like an eye screw?
Eye screw.
Or a washer?
No.
No, he
That's closer to the O-ring.
you just want, like, anchor points.
Essentially. Large metal anchor points. 2 of them.
Yeah, that's weird. I think I want the rest of the party to join me at looking at this stuff. So, what would I be able to go back out and then find my way back in again? Would I be able to remember my little pathway?
Yeah, it might take you a minute, but you can suss out where you were.
Okay,
fuck
so then I'm
WA
gonna
Falcon
go.
Ridge.
What?
I don't know, somebody's phone's ringing and it said call from WA Falcon Ridge or something like that.
No, it was from Doc Inmate. It's Johnny calling.
Fuck Johnny. Ruining my D&D stream?
No. Fuck Johnny more than WA Falcon Ridge.
God, even from prison he's making my life hell. Jesus. Ugh.
Oh, man. You're never gonna get over the car incident, are you?
No, I don't think I'll get over him stealing my car. and then selling it to meth heads. No, CJ. I think that'll
That's
probably...
only the most. That's only the most direct way Johnny has made his life horrible.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're
Not
right.
only. Sorry, I just love to rant about
There's
this.
all the indirect ways that Johnny has ruined everybody's life.
Not only has Johnny stolen my car, sold it to meth heads, and then when I filed a police report, they did nothing for 3 weeks till I looked up and found my car on Google Maps at his fucking friend's house. And I called the police and said, hey, my car's probably here at his fucking friend's house that I found on Google Maps. And then they went there, found out my car had been stripped to the bones, and then had to go to a shop where I had to pay money to give it to the fire department because it wasn't worth its weight in steel. I had to pay $200 to donate my car to the fire department for them to rip apart with Jaws of Life, which I didn't even get to watch. And he never suffered anything for it. Fuck Johnny. Anyways. God.
Oh, God. It's always such a good story when you tell it, Tyler.
Literally Grand Theft Auto!
Back to the game.
No!
Back to the plot.
Alright. Rachel, you fly out from your found crevice.
I fly out. I defog. I tell everyone that when
About Johnny.
are we visible at all?
You guys are gonna fight Johnny
She
now.
was out. So I was telling everyone about Johnny. Wait, what?
All right, Forge
Give me a
Cleric, you're going to
guess.
have to cast masonry on these glass bodies.
Are we visible when we're in gas form?
Vaguely.
Yeah.
So would I be able to just lead them through the holes?
That seems far-fetched.
You can form
so
your little
then
gaseous body into a little hand and say, come here, Casper style.
Or.
Or.
Well, no, I'd
The
say
Forge
like,
can-
I turn back into
No,
a human. I say,
Rachel,
hey,
stop
follow me,
yelling!
and then go back.
Stop yelling! Fucking Christ.
You can
I'm
whisper.
not trying to yell.
You
I
can
just
whisper
talk
sultry into the mic. You can have it close to your face and talk really quiet, but still be heard. Ow.
Or move it
I
far away
don't
from your
know.
face so when you're yelling, the rest of us don't experience it as yelling.
I mean, to be fair, it's attached to her face because the mic is attached to the headphones, but...
Fucking wrap a Kleenex around it or something. Christ.
I don't know how to whisper.
Clearly. Anyways, Rachel, what would you like to do? Tim, shut up.
There's a volume in between.
Rachel, proceed.
Anyways, I turn into, human, centaur form, and I'll just say, hey, there's interesting stuff in there. We should find a way to all get in there. We don't want to try and find the holes again. Maybe just smash the glass.
You heard her, Forge Cleric. Masonry time.
I'm confused by the masonry time call to action.
Well, if we break down selected bodies, we make a path.
Uh-huh.
And forging and masonry are sort of associated professions. They both require swinging of hammers.
Uh-huh.
Or we can just make Sean's character smash him with his new hammer that gives him 22 strength.
That's true, and then if these people come alive, then he has 2 civilizations after him.
No, it's still one, because one's dead.
Well, no, there's
let's
his
just-
own peasant uprising, right? And that if these people we somehow cure, then it's the bad king that killed more of their people.
Well, we don't have to tell them that.
It's
he's
the
the one who
perfect
smashed
frame
them.
job.
Or, we could just slip through and not
Just do
piss
what,
off an
Rachel
entire.
did.
I just shotgunned one of my dice across the room by accident while twirling it in my hand. I have no clue where it went. Dice. Oh no. One of the matching ones. Alright, what's the plan here, guys?
I don't know. What are we doing?
Finding
I mean-
cracks through the.
Abandoning
I
it
can technically
altogether. Going home.
Abandoning it all.
I like the part where we make King Spanks smash the bodies to make a path.
He does have a fancy new hammer.
Yeah, and he's the exact kind of person that would just destroy bodies.
Uh-huh.
I could text John and see if it's okay.
You should just go ask him real quick.
Didn't I
Or
say...
we just assume it's okay. And we just inform him later that he did it.
Oh, I didn't send it to him because he found it. Right. I don't even think I have his hammer in my many thousands of tabs. No hammer. Alright, so King Spanks is gonna start smashing.
Yep.
Okie dokie. Yeah, it's pretty easy. They're made of glass. They have AC of 10 and 15 hit points, so it's 1 or 2 smashes each and you break a body. Oh, I lied. It wasn't 30 feet tall. It was 25 feet tall. My bad. Yeah, so you smash a hole big enough for you guys to enter. And, the sunlight's still shining through, and now there's even more light, so you can easily see into the room.
Look at that, a path.
I guess, how big do you want the hole?
I mean, big enough to like.
Big enough for a horse.
Oh shit! Yeah, a horse.
Did you guys cloud your horses?
Because I'm a horse.
No, she's a horse.
Oh, right,
I'm a
okay. Yeah, where are your
Racist.
horses?
Probably left them back at that whatever spot.
Okay, they're back on the cliff.
I mean, you say that,
Tree or something.
but the spell does allow for up to 10 people.
Uh-huh. Well, technically you could only
We could have brought the horses.
No, you could bring
How
one
did we get the
horse.
fart horses to follow?
Also that.
No, now they're free
Very well trained horses.
and confused.
How fucking trained can you possibly train a horse to follow a gaseous form while they are currently a gaseous form?
And then
CJ.
also, how do you train them to...
This is D&D, so who fucking knows, man?
Yeah. I think you may have to pay a lot more for those horses to fit. They have gaseous form training. Gonna have to charge you, I'd say at least a couple, like, tens of thousands of gold.
Yeah, but for the expression on the evil king's face when he wakes up in his fortified bedroom inside the keep, inside the bailey, with like a man and a horse just materializing in the bedroom.
Oh god.
Oh
Yeah.
god.
That,
I like the idea though that
you know
like
what?
you're
That
not
horse salesman was right.
totally worth it. Windwalk takes fire and holy water? What does that even mean?
What fire we can produce at fucking will.
And it doesn't say it consumes the holy water, so you just
Yeah.
have holy water. Do you just
Yeah, we have holy
boil?
water.
You just boil holy water, I guess.
No, we use dwarven holy water, which is just
Oh.
apparently 151, and you just kind of light it.
Makes
Emily-
sense to me.
Emily's not here, but apparently she has access to Photoshop right now, or she just had this Or she can do it on her phone, I guess. I don't know how I can even send this to the Steam chat.
Is it a Greg?
It is a Greg, yes.
Yeah, it's a Greg.
Did she send it to you?
No, I just assumed it was a Greg, and I think she's done all the Gregs on her phone.
Oh, she sent it to me on Facebook. Way easier. Maybe, actually. Probably not much easier. Oh, no. No, I can do this. I can do this. Because Emily is right here. But of course, Facebook isn't working. Okay, so you made a hole. It's horse-sized.
Good job, John.
Alright, gonna
Sphinx.
go in, and I see 2 hooks on the wall.
Up. I get to be the...
No, Greg's the DM. Greg
No,
described
no,
DCs.
not even that far. I get to be the pedantic DM and say, you guys are 25 feet above. How would you like to get down?
What? Turn into gas, drop down, turn back into not gas.
Then what was the point of the horse-sized hole, I ask you?
I didn't want to spend 10 minutes going through the fucking veins of the glass.
You're lazy. We figured out our answer.
Here is Admiral Greg Barr. I put it in the chat.
Yes.
Oh boy. We're gonna get sued by Disney. Alright, so you guys land on the floor. Let's see. Yeah, you guys see all the stuff around that she saw as well. There's about 10 sets of manacles plus the large one set in the opposite wall. Actually, there is something that you didn't catch, Rachel, because I didn't read it. There's about a 3 foot by 3 foot picture hanging on the wall, kind of in the halfway point between the two, where the regular monocles end and the only one set of monocle side begins.
Manacles?
Manacles? I said monocles.
Yes, you did.
Mm-hmm.
Look, I'm having a trouble picturing this in my head. They're just kind of they're okay.
What's the picture of?
There's not a
There's
picture.
just like a bunch of chains hooked into the wall, and one of the walls, and the other has a bunch of.
Give me 2 seconds.
Too large.
Okay, so don't mind that square that I didn't delete, apparently. Pen? Will this give me the thing? So I'm not going to space these, but imagine there's all these people here, right? And they go halfway across the thing. And then there's large manacles that have been ripped from the wall. You only see the studs, the things that were holding the manacles in the wall. They are gone. And they had been ripped out of the wall on this side. There is the sloping walkway going down here. And then that hanging picture frame thing that I told you about is right here's. We'll say. Maybe a little more this way. That make sense?
And okay, so this sloping walkway is blocked off by the people, right? We can't go down it.
The walkway?
Or
No,
is it-
there are no glass statues down here. At all.
Okay.
So should we go down?
just gonna, with Timmy's character. Timmy's character is just gonna,
Rancor.
see what, kind of like do a little bit of investigating and see what, if he can find a reason why the line of people so suddenly stops right here along the line.
We talk about the line of people stops because the large thing is stored on the other side of the room. I don't know what you're trying to investigate that with.
Large thing.
Well, there was bigger chains on the single side of the room with only one set of chains, and those chains have been ripped from the wall. So the line of small people storage area stops because that's where big thing storage area starts. Does that make sense?
Yeah, just gonna see if I can't tell.
You don't want to
like,
store the snacks
what?
in reaching range.
Okay, so what's this picture thing over here?
If you'd like to go take a look at it, you may.
Yeah. I am
Okay.
the barbarian.
You go over there and it's kind of surprising actually, because as you look at this, I guess it's been a while, but not too long. The metal of the frame is actually the same as the metal of the abbey. The monastery, sorry, not the abbey. And then, like, the inside of it, the picture in the frame is more like a what's a honeycombed metal, like, lattice work? Filigree. That's the wrong word. Lattice work.
Does it have any kind of like corollary to the structures of the city, or
It's definitely made of the same material.
no? Like, are the honeycombs like blocked out in the same pattern as like the buildings or whatever?
Are they? Well,
He's asking if this is like a subway map of the destruction of the city.
oh no. It's just a like circle pattern, essentially. There's a small circle cut out of the small sheet, the very thin sheet of metal that connects to the frame.
All right, nothing really. Not sure really what that means. So I guess I'll.
Like, imagine corrugated
on,
steel, or not corrugated. What's the Tim, the like when you have a workstation and it's the steel that has those little diamonds in it?
Diamond plate?
Is that what it's called?
Yeah.
Like diamond plate toolboxes and stuff?
Yeah.
Okay, so imagine diamond plate, but instead of little diamonds, they're cut out circles. It's just a pattern. A pattern at
Are you
set
talking
intervals.
maybe like... Oh, hold on.
I just can't bring up the words to give an example.
Expanded metal, I think, is what you're looking for.
Expanded metal?
Yeah.
Oh, like a mesh. Expanded metal mesh. But not quite as open. Here it is. Proliferated steel. That's what I'm looking for.
Perforated?
That's what I meant to say. Perforated steel. I can't bring up this image. Why can't I bring up this image?
Alright, not really that relevant right now, I believe, so let's move on down the hallway.
Dude, I think. fuck you.
No thanks.
Not asking, Greg. Just want an image. That's all I want. Okay, I heard the tile enter the area, but it is no longer on my screen. Does anybody see an image that appeared?
No, I also heard the clack though.
Yeah.
Son of a bitch. Alright, let's try that one more time. There. That is what's in the center. Probably a little more bronze colored, but it's that with a large steel frame. 3x3.
Can we like see a compartment behind it? Is this like a dumbwaiter and not a piece of art at all?
You want to pull it up?
Kinda.
Sure. You lift it, and there's nothing behind it, but if you look behind, or at the back side of the object, on the frame, there are some of those glowing buttons akin to the ones that opened the doors on the monastery.
Are they all lit, or some lit and some unlit, or?
There are 3 of them. 2 are blank, and 1 is red.
3 buttons, 2 blank, 1 red?
Yep.
Well, shit. That doesn't correspond to the number of shackles on the walls. There goes my whole theory.
Still try it, see what happens when you hit the red one.
Red button,
Know what it does.
black button, black button.
I'm suspicious as why the red button is also smaller.
Because that's how I drew it. Fuck off.
I know.
Where's the red one?
Sure, I'll hit the red button.
Okay, the red button turns green, and so does the closest button. And I guess you're kind of looking at the back, so you don't notice it, but a fuzzy image appears on the side facing you guys.
Oh, did this like hinge open and not? I was thinking it slid up.
No, it was hanging from little chains, essentially. So you could kind of pull it up.
John's back.
Hey, Sean's back.
You killed a bunch of people, Sean. Congrats.
I don't know why I'm doing this with drawing these circles. I could do it with colored dice. That'd be way easier.
I guess I'll hit the middle button now and just... I'll initiate the self-destruct sequence. Fuck it.
You're
Sean, you are
quiet on
super
my
quiet.
end.
I can't, yeah.
I'm talking quietly.
what-
If that matters.
Yeah, that mattered a bit.
What's the
That's-
picture we see?
That's a little better.
The picture you see is an excellent question, sir. Actually, I might have to... You see what appears to be kind of like the, imagine, if you will, a world. A shitty,
about this? Is this
a
better?
shitty
Oh,
world. Yeah,
I
that's great, Sean.
didn't pull the tool back out.
Are you done, Tim?
No, there's no line weight option, so I can make my own line weight.
Okay. Let's see. You see a bunch of laboratory equipment.
Laboratory equipment.
Similar to
Familiar.
the laboratory equipment in the monastery. But like most of that was kind of broken and like scrapped and stuff like that. This looks not only more pristine but more advanced, if that makes sense.
Interesting.
Like there's more lights and there's more other things, and you can also kind of see off in the distance in the background lots of glass piping and liquids going through them, alchemical equipment, and you see a little man.
Does
Or
Alden see him?
little humanoid.
Yeah,
Does Alton see him?
Yes, actually, Alton sees him and says, "Oh my God, he's alive." That's Kwalish right there.
Holy shit! All right, we found him. Let's go. Pack it up, people.
You just dive headfirst through the picture frame.
Man, I missed a lot, I guess.
Oh, you killed a bunch of people, Sean. Congrats.
How did we get past the
Sean,
lake?
you murdered like 8 to 12 people.
That doesn't sound like King Spanks. He's a lover, not a
You're
fighter.
right.
We disagree.
There were like
They were
30.
glass at the time.
Well, yes, they were glass and they were probably peasants.
They're inconveniencing you.
Okay, Sean.
So,
Sean, quick recap. Tim has that. Remember the spell from Curse of Strahd where you can fly 300 miles per hour in your cloud of gas?
Oh, yeah? Already? He has that spell?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Yeah,
that's
so-
what we're
so
doing.
we've
That's
all-
what you're doing.
Yeah, we've all been floating around as gas.
You can see
Okay.
the dice on the page. Essentially, counting up from there, that was the order in which you guys were going to explore, all the way up to the last one that has the little cube on top. Because
I can't see the page.
okay.
This is blank white.
Oh, right. Okay, well, if you look at the picture I put in chat and then correspond it to where the dice are, they're just random towers that have no real meaning at all, other than they had dice placed upon them, except for the big tower that you are currently at, which is number 4 in your location.
Okay.
It was a giant domed... oh, wait. In some of the other locations, you found glass baubles. Some of the glass baubles were actually crystal baubles, and they teleport you to other places where apparently there are... To get out of them, you have to perform a task.
Okay.
Or in the case of one of them, there is no exit task.
Yes, and Tyler had to fudge it because
Yeah,
fuck that particular one.
Really?
Yeah, for some reason, the random one off the list I picked for Tim just didn't work. It doesn't have an end goal. It's just you're a bird. Have fun.
The level of Battlefield 1.
Yeah, pretty much. So, you guys went to the big dome tower. Inside the dome, there was another dome made of glassified humanoids, Kinku. Mostly Kinku, actually. I probably should have pointed that out. Rachel found a small crack in her gaseous form and came down here to a room. If you see the drawing in the corner here, the big circle, there's a bunch of manacles on one side of the room, and then there's a large set of manacles that was ripped out of the wall on the other side of the room, and then there's a sloped walkway downwards from here. And that square on the other side of the walkway is the thing you're looking at right now that is displaying the image. And I think
Large set of manacles ripped off the wall.
Yes. Yeah, there's not... The
only
manacles
someone
aren't even
as
there.
strong as King Spanks could do it.
There are large holes in the wall where the anchors were ripped out, and the anchors are on the ground, but there are no manacles present.
Okay.
Anything else that he missed? Oh, you
And then
used
we
your
activated this painting.
you used your big fancy hammer to smash your way through the pile of glass bodies to get down here.
Oh. I needed a hammer to do that? Or just anyone could have done that?
Anyone could have done that,
Lawful evil.
but everybody said you had a big fancy hammer that you wanted to use, and yeah, lawful evil.
Yeah,
everyone basically
we
voted to do
cyberbullied you into doing it.
It was really easy because you weren't here.
Okay.
Alright.
I offered to text you to ask if it was okay, but everyone's like, no, we're just gonna make him do it.
That takes too long.
Yeah, we were like, no, cyberbullying is better.
It's the only
Besides,
way.
we don't even know if he killed anyone yet.
Yeah, we just
So
assumed
actually-
that they probably used to be people. But we're not certain.
Or that they could even be returned back to the normal state.
Uh-huh.
I guess the real question is, did I get an EXP?
No. You smashed a
no,
bunch of
not-
statues.
They're dead.
Okay, yeah. So
So yeah, right now you
back
see
to-
a laboratory with a guy, a little gnome person working hard.
It was his face because Alton just
Oh
pointed
yeah,
it
and
out.
Alton just introduced him as Kwalish.
Oh, okay. Well, somebody capture him and stuff him in a bag of holding.
well,
Well,
he's currently in a painting.
yeah.
Or
I'm gonna hit the middle button now.
The
Can we just get the painting off the wall and bring it with us?
middle button,
no,
Like
what
it
I'm
was.
gonna-
This one was red.
red.
I touched
And
that one, and these
the middle
two
one
didn't
was
change,
black.
so I'm gonna touch- The middle one's black. It's green right now.
No, it was black. Sorry.
Right.
Yeah, it went red,
And
black,
when I-
black. Now it's green, green, black.
Yes.
And we want
Yeah.
So you're gonna
middle
press
one.
the middle one.
Not too loud, Rachel. Not
Yeah.
too loud.
Nothing happens.
Okay.
Okay,
I
so
will
what I'm gonna
touch the
do
black
is I'm going to
Greg, I'm busy.
yeah, I'm gonna see if it's kind of like a live painting, kind of like those. It's like a portal or something.
You're gonna touch
See
it.
if we can't interact with. Yeah.
You
He's
touch
a
it,
Mario
and
64 it.
like your hand kind of goes through it a little bit, and you can feel that perforated mesh behind it. And then,
Perforated mesh.
yeah, I don't know if you can see this image, but that's essentially what's in the center of a picture frame.
Oh, okay.
And the image is being displayed on top of that.
Okay.
Okay, so you press the last button, Tim, and it turns green, and the middle one goes dark, and it swaps views. And you see a large room with lots of machinery. This kind of looks more like the treasury and the control room of the monastery. There's just lots of different mechanical bits just kind of laying everywhere. There are glass statues in here, though. There were not in the other room. Although some of the
It's
statues
more in a-
are kind of like disformed. They're humanoids, but
Some
they're
people are disformed. Jeez.
they're stretched. They almost look like they're stretched out.
Okay.
By the way,
I guess just for empirical
Sorry, image quality wise,
knowledge.
you're seeing like a 60s TV.
Okay.
Does the
just
mechanical
to be-
room seem more of
Is the mechanicals?
state of repair, kind of like the?
Yeah, it's a little better repair than like the treasury that you were in, but it's more akin to that than it was of the laboratory where Kwalish was.
All right, and just to be thorough, even though I'm pretty sure I know what'll happen, I'm gonna hit the first button again.
Wait, did you want to hit the top button?
Is there a top button?
Yeah.
There are 3 buttons. There's the
Yeah, the one that we haven't touched yet.
I've touched all 3 of them now, CJ.
yep. So you
Wait,
touch
the.
you touch the
touch this-
original one again,
Oh my God.
and it turns
Yeah, and
red.
it turns
the
back
other
on.
two back. Yep, and the screen goes away.
All right. So turn it on,
Yep.
and then switch it over to Kwalish,
Yep.
and I don't know, somebody knock on it, see if it's real time or just the past or whatever.
Yeah, it's gonna try flicking a copper through. See if that it like doesn't port to.
You throw it, or you flick a coin at it, and it just pings off and lands at your feet. And like,
But does Kwalish react or
no, not at all. If you want to try like knocking, something louder than just a little pink. You're
How about we just try yelling at it? As
or
well?
that.
Hello? Is this thing on?
Can anybody hear me? Hello. You guys want to do that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So you knock real loud on like the frame and the inside, and you yell at it, and like he's moving around, but it's not reacting to anything. And I should say you're not hearing any sound either from this.
Oh, okay. Wait, how about brain ajar with legs now? What does
Alton?
he know about this?
Alton?
Um,
He knows that's the guy.
Well, what does he know about this technology?
clearly it's from
Or
the
magic?
Clearly it's from harvested stuff from the monastery, but I've never seen this.
Alright,
if
so
he,
how do
if
I,
he
how
invented
do I-
this, it was after I was killed. And
How
he
do I
left.
do
I look
the
over at
the-
Claptrap and say,
the arrow
"Hey,
thing?
Claptrap,
Tab.
what do you know?"
I tried that. It's not doing.
I know just as
You
much
just-
as you, sir.
Oh, hey.
Hi.
You can't because the measure tool is you're not allowed to have it, and
Oh.
the tab is part of that.
Sexy. That's the measure tool?
Yeah, because when you hit it, it switches to the measure tool.
Oh, okay.
Like
CJ,
if you press
go
it
ahead.
and hold it.
So what I was trying to say was we didn't push this button.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah.
When? I remember us
Oh,
hitting this
well,
button.
Yeah, and then when I hit this button, this happened, and we switched to the view of the like warehouse laboratory thing.
Okay, then what happens if we hit this one?
It switches to the laboratory.
Okay.
So you do, buttons 2 and 3 are essentially a switch.
Oh, okay.
Think of
Cool.
CJ. Think of this as the on-off button, and then
Got it.
the other two are switches
Got it. Okay, I got it now.
or
We're good.
channels. Okay.
Have we done a perception check for the rest of this room?
Yeah, there's stairs down that lead further down, so we should probably just go check that out.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
To answer your question,
Probably
Sean,
ho.
nobody's done like
What's
a
that?
deep. Nobody's done a deep search of it other than just looking around and seeing the manacles and stuff. If there's something
Well,
particular you want to check out,
I guess we should probably do a look
I
around.
Look
guess I
for
just wanna
Rancor
look for-
tracks.
I actually want to just look for more buttons.
more buttons.
Yeah.
You kind of after glancing around, you would think that the only buttons like this would be on this frame, and that's been thoroughly searched.
All right.
I'd do a perception check to check the area, sir.
Are you looking for anything in particular, or just what you find?
Mostly for like maybe another glass bauble thing or anything like that.
Okay.
I check for
You know.
traps.
I guess traps too.
Do you want to
Suppose.
check for chat? Sean?
22.
22.
Yeah.
Nat 20.
He found all the traps, guys.
King Spanx gets down on all fours and starts just sniffing his way across the floor.
Go primordial dragon for a second.
Yep. And he scours the room, and after a good couple of minutes of that, you stand up and decisively declare, "There are no traps in this room." Everybody looks at you like you're
Well-
fucking insane.
I don't. I already know he's insane.
I've been away from home for too long. My kingdom, there's traps for me everywhere.
The peasantry hates you so much they're constantly just setting pit traps and shit for you. Every time you open a door, you do it from the side because there's one of those swinging, just like a pickaxe trap or a bucket trap or
It's all
something.
your standard run-of-the-mill traps. It's just every room he ever enters.
Oh my god.
His
always
chariot
prepared.
has never had brakes.
Yeah.
He's just used to barrel rolling out of it.
It's never had brakes, so you just have an anchor that you keep in the back. Redundant anchors. Just in case they sabotaged one of them. Okay, sorry.
Once a servant.
Once a servant.
Yeah. The final emergency anchor is just a noose that he hooks around the driver and then kicks him out.
Okay, I was gonna say like a harness backpack. Like, me lord, why am I wearing this length of rope on my back? No reason.
You'll find out, or you won't.
Or you won't. Oh my god. Okay.
Your kingdom is the best part of this entire campaign. No offense, Tyler.
Okay. Anyways, where the fuck were we? CJ, you looked around the room.
Yeah.
Okay. The biggest thing I think you notice is that the manacles. The manacles embedded in the walls actually have like a padding on the inside of the cuffs.
This was an orgy
Luxury prison.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, presidential treatment.
Don't you just call this Tuesday?
Like it's not